Really? That's cool. Oh wait, so do we stream those days? You want to stream Christmas? As you said, Christmas Eve is a Sunday.
Eve.
That's so silly. Yeah, I mean, like,
Because...
I'm down for a Christmas Eve stream. Sure, yeah. That sounds right. Well, we could still get a stream in there too. Ah, yeah, we had a conversation about that. Yep. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, Christmas Day, we don't usually do our own family. True. How's everybody doing today? Ah. You'll do what the day after?
No.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. What did we do last year for your birthday? Oh yeah, I wouldn't take the whole week off then. Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing today?
Really can't see my...
Yeah. Well, don't worry. When we get everything, they look good. They look good. You can see them in person. There's a lot of light back. You want me to fix the light back there? You just have to pull the curtain over. Okay. Well, we're on a pre-show, so I could set it up. You just have to back up a little. Yes, I did. What do you mean I didn't even hit myself?
You're funny bone?
Yeah, I'm really laughing.
Mic on? It's off. Just like every single week, my mic was off. You're in charge of this.
You gotta learn a lesson.
What? I don't care if my mic was off. Are you fucking shitting me?
Maybe. Beginning of the stream. Stop it. I'm trying to fix this for you. Talk to the stream. Better now?
No, it looks fine. It's all blurry.
Hey guys, welcome to the pre-show. My wife's on her phone. Welcome to the pre-show, guys. Welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show. My wife's on her phone. All right, want to test your mic?
I'm talking.
Test your mic.
I'm talking.
Oh, you go like, ah.
I'm talking.
Go, ah.
I'm talking.
Ah. Ah. It seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. How's everybody doing today? To my mans, thank you to my wife is irritated. I'm on right now. I'm on. I know how to turn on so good too. And I'm also irritated, but I know how to hide it. Bro, I took a big potty before.
It stink.
Yeah, the last bit of it was all black. Oh shit.
Damn.
That's terrible. Well, it was a good 2 years.
Yeah, it's alright.
Come on, that upsets me. Yeah, that was such a nice conversation yesterday. It was so nice yesterday. You know what? We should get the official show started.
Ready?
You ready? Let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Rob and Dan. It's Sunday and we're doing our weekly stream.
Woo.
How's it going?
We had a nice day yesterday.
What did we do?
Well, yesterday you were in a bad mood because you're taking your stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Gesturing, I don't know if that's something to hide.
No, we already talked about it.
For fertility stuff. And so I took a drive. We took a drive yesterday.
Yeah, I had to go to Target and we did a good job. I only bought what I needed at Target.
And then I drove around because I was in a bad mood too. You know, I'm in my feels. You know, work stuff. But anyway, we took a drive, and then I took my wife to Chili's.
Yeah,
She
it was
liked
a
that
nice
a lot.
surprise.
She mentioned she wanted to go to Chili's like a couple of months ago, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pretend I'm going somewhere I want to go, and then I took her to Chili's. So we had margaritas. We had 6 margaritas.
6.
So you know what the song says. You can do whatever you want. So that was fun. The margaritas were pretty good. The food
I like
bad.
them. The mango margaritas are it.
We got one appetizer and a meal to share, and then drank margaritas. And the waitress was being a little rude.
I didn't like her at all.
The first thing
I asked, I like couldn't find the margaritas on the menu, and I was like, "Hey, so like, what are like the margaritas? Don't you have like a special that's like whatever?" And she was like, "Well, I wasn't gonna mention them because they're gross."
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay.
And I was like, "Yeah."
But they were actually very good. So, yeah. No, I didn't drive home drunk. We had 6 margaritas between the two of us.
They're like the margaritas are like this big.
Yeah, so we didn't really get drunk. Well, I got drunk very quickly, and then I stopped being drunk.
I think it's just the sugar for you.
Yeah, I think it's like sugar. I get like drunk real quick, and then I think it's over. It's weird. So yeah. All right. Well, let's get the party started with the first segment. You know, let's get warmed up with some good old Benny boy. Do you know who Bentellect is, baby?
I do.
Well, put the headphones in because I'm still gonna torture you with making you watch one of his videos. Aren't you excited about that?
I'm so excited today.
You're doing good. You should roll into me.
I'm alright.
Get closer to me, my love. Yeah, I can feel the warmth coming from her undercarriage. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. This is the newest video.
Funny signs. Do not eat my chocolate. 19 are in there. I licked all of them. Savage. Please do not throw your child in the Squishmallow displays. That's facts. Motor oil, Coke, and antifreeze Pepsi. That's a huge mess up. Employees must stop crying before returning to work. I buy campers. 910. That is some serial killer-ish. Burger King sign. Okay, what's down here? Closed. She gone. For sale. Parachute. Only used once. Never opened. Damn, this car got it. Jesus.
Okay, I can't take this anymore. That was horrible.
This is like what I was saying to you last week when we watched that other video.
Yeah.
Of the girl, like the annoying wife in the car.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Oh, maybe turning it on and just starting acting obnoxious like that. But I'm good at it. I'm laughing because I'm so dumb. I was going to try to get through the whole video. I didn't realize this video was a minute long. That was a miserable experience. But I did good. I did good. Thank you so much, Kate, for the welcome to the Parasocial Buddies for the membership.
Thank you.
So that's Bentellect. Bentellect's content is basically summed up as he finds pictures of other people making jokes, and then he makes the jokes, and he pretends to laugh over it. And I don't get it. I mean, like, first, to be absolutely honest with you, first of all, get your bag. I really don't care about, like, the purists, like, oh, you know, you have to be the best, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I mean, just on the content, we're going to talk about what he did in a bit, but just on the content, I really don't care. There are people who literally read Reddit stories as their content and make like 10 million views. I think that's the point. It's just like a generic kind of like bland, usually white person that just talks. It says what other people say and pretends to react. But I don't know who this content's for. I'm thinking like your mom and my mom.
Yeah, this is like moms probably eat this up.
Yeah, because there's no way children enjoy this. This is no way.
I think some of the stuff, that's the thing, and that's what I hate about videos like this, is that some of the actual things that people show, like, do engage me, and like some things are funny, but like I like would try, like if I was on my own TikTok, like I'd do my best to try not to like the video.
Or
even laugh at it for their satisfaction.
Yeah, even though they can't feel it. Well, I try to like just move on from videos like this, especially the ones where there's a guy who's just putting on someone else's video and they're tiny in the corner and they're going like this. I move on from that even when I want to watch it based on the principle of it. Because like I'm a reactor on my YouTube channel. But like I mean, well, I'm also more of a conversationalist reactor, so like I do like a lot of, you know, talk. Like what did I watched like something like that was 2 hours of the day, and it was 4 hours afterwards. But either way, you know, if you're just doing this, I don't like it. Thank you so much, Diabetic Survivor.
Thank you.
For the membership, the Parasocial Baddies. But anyway, this is Bentellect. And Bentellect recently made an apology. You know a little bit, but I'll fill you in. Because Bentellect is, he's basically a typical frat boy. But what's funny is when I mentioned this to you, you were like, yeah, I could read that immediately. I'm like, why didn't you read it? I read Bentellect as just somehow like a kind of just stupid idiot loser. But you read him as like a frat boy.
I honestly don't remember, so maybe I actually do need a refresher.
Okay. So this is what Bentellect. I'm just gonna tell you what he did because I already went through it on my channel. I'm just gonna tell you what he did, and then we're gonna watch the 30-second apology because it's not worth the time. Bentellect basically, the worst one is that there was a girl who he invited onto his podcast. He made a podcast, right? He has 10 million followers. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
He has 11.2 million followers.
That's a lot of people.
That's wild. But he has 11.2 million followers, and he was doing a podcast. And he invited a girl on, and 3 hours before it started, she happened to do OnlyFans. So 3 hours before it started, he said, hey, do you want to collab on OnlyFans? And she wasn't particularly interested. And so an hour before the podcast started, he canceled on her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lot of other things that he did as well, which all kind of boil down to like that reaching out to OnlyFans girls and being annoying. And it's like sex pest stuff. It's not good, but nothing like it's just like pretty. I mean, frankly, to me, it's like typical like fuckboy bullshit.
Yeah.
But this one bothers me because to me, I get the insinuation that it's like he's almost trying to say, I'll only platform you if you will sleep with me. And I find that to be like wild. That's like the most problematic to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what bothers me the most about it. I think it's just disgusting behavior,
Yeah, he just seems like a douchebag.
He's just like a real piece of shit. But that one, it's one thing if you're popular and you're like, hey guys, I'm Bentellect, look at me. Look at my tie-dye shirt. And girls want to have sex with you. Like, I think that's fine. I think it's fine for any person to be like, hey, I'm famous and I have money. Like, you want to date or fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's perfectly fine. If you're like, yeah, I want to sleep with the famous guy, that's on you, right? Like, we're adults. Groupies have been a thing forever. Yeah. Nobody complains about groupies. People that are like, no, rich famous guys, they shouldn't sleep with women. Why? Hear people say that before. It's just why? She's an adult. He's an adult. They can do it. If he wants to be like, hey, what's up? You want to knock boots together? I don't care about that. But to leverage your platform against it, that's the problem I have with it.
Yeah.
That's more than anything else. I think that's gross. Thank you so much. How do you pronounce that? Serdi.
I feel like I always read it in the chat as Serati.
Serati. You're probably right. Tell me if I'm wrong, but thank you so much for the membership. And I'm sorry for getting your name wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. She's a regular too. And I'm sorry. I can't even pronounce anybody's name.
Growing up, my friend that owns the carnival?
Yeah, we should hang out with her. When the carnival's out so I can get free food.
I met her, well, no, I've known her for a long time, but we became like active friends in 6th grade. And when I was in 6th grade is when AIM was popular, like AIM Instant Messenger.
I remember AIM.
And like, so for me, sometimes I see things and I just read them even if they're incorrect. So I always read her screen name as Dupont G Girl. I just, that's what it was to me. And then I think like 3 later, she pointed out that it was Duck Pond Girl because she would run that game where you pick the duck that goes around the thing.
Well, my name used to be Cheat Master on AOL when I was like 13. The girls were like, well, are you trying to, because I would go into AOL message rooms with other kids, probably some adults looking for
yeah.
But I was a child and they're like, do you cheat on girls or something? I was like, no, I used to use Game Shark a lot.
Didn't your mom came up with that name?
Another name I had was Brat Boy.
Brat Boy?
And then it was like my initials after.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What is that? Doug Magug?
That sounds about right. Thank you. I also like Twilight, the whole book. I read Carlisle. Oh. And I read another book called Carlisle. Yeah, Carlisle. Yeah. There's a book. I want to read it again. I read it in I was in this weird Spanish education focus during my first year of school. I don't really know why.
Yeah.
I was just like put into it. I don't know. But anyways, we read this book called 1,000 Years of Solitude, and it's a really weird book. There's just like a lot of incest and stuff in it. I don't understand.
Okay.
But
sounds like my kind of book.
I read the whole entire book for the semester with this character, Colonel whatever.
Colonel?
Yeah, and like what the hell is that spelled that way for?
I used to say colonel too. I don't know. It's
Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah.
Colonel. Because the English language is terrible.
But yeah, Dupanji girl.
Anyway, we get the rundown of Bentellect. He's a shitty frat boy, fuck boy. Let's watch his really quick apology.
Hey guys.
Hey.
There's a lot being said about me on the internet right now, and I just wanted to clear the air. The first thing I want to say is I'm sorry to anyone that I've made feel uncomfortable. I want to say to any girl who I've been rude to, whether through text or in person, that I'm sorry. I understand that me being sorry does not excuse that kind of behavior. I will continue to work on myself and do better. Thanks, guys.
It would have been better if he ended it like that. Yeah, so first of all, he didn't even shower for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, like his most recent videos, he looks like shit.
He didn't even shower. He looks like his face is all oily. Second of all, this is just a generic response. This is probably like from response wise, like this is dog shit. Like
I wonder though, like,
but it's also the best he could have done.
I wish that if we don't know this already, I don't know if I would really call myself unapologetic, but I think I would call myself more just like transparent and realistic.
Yeah.
And so like
that's facts.
I wish people would just like move on more. I wish people wouldn't make like the public apology, like the public move to make an apology.
I get what you're saying.
Because like
just ignore it.
Does anybody like really listen to this and is like, "Oh, he's sorry. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I'll continue watching your dumbass fucking videos."
Well, I think
like
yeah.
I don't think that he's a person that
Nobody
like has enough depth that like people would really care about what he's doing in his personal life.
That's probably true.
And then like this is also just bullshit. Like keep being a fuckboy. Like who cares? Just like try not to be like a douchebag about it.
Yeah, keep being a fuckboy.
Like don't try to be transactional.
Yes, that's perfect. Like keep being a fuckboy, but don't be transactional. Like that's the issue. The issue is like I think there's another where he like offered to pay a girl for sex too. Like that, don't be transactional. That's perfect. Keep being a fuckboy, keep trying to fuck girls, do whatever, but just don't try to leverage your platform against them. Like that's the scumbag part. Thank you so much, Haboric, for the 1 month sub.
Yeah, Haboric.
Say my name.
I think that's how you say it.
I think so.
But yeah, I don't know.
What do you think about this?
Hello, Benny boy. I'm in your walls. I'll leave your walls if you'll have sex with me.
What do you think?
Is that like a reference to something?
Yeah, the people troll the fuck out of him by pretending to be scary characters and saying,
"Hello, Benny boy. Hello, Benjamin. I'm in your walls. I have an OnlyFans too, Benjamin. Let's collaborate."
Do I sound scary?
No.
Do I sound cringy?
Yeah, generally.
Jesus Christ. It's not an act anymore, guys. Were you playing it up a little bit?
What do you mean?
For the content when I asked you that question?
What?
When I said I'm a little cringy?
No.
Damn.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because you were mean to me.
How was I mean to you?
When the things fell.
All right, listen. I love my wife more than anything in the world. Today, I asked her. She was wearing like a tank top, or like a shirt, like a sleepy time shirt. I
was in my pajamas.
And all I said was like, "Oh, are you gonna wear that on the stream, babe?" And she said, "No. Why would I do that?" And she snapped at me, so I got a little upset with her. And then I dropped something on the floor. She's like, "Are you gonna pick it up?" And I said, "No," and I just walked away.
Oh, so were you doing that in reaction?
Yeah, I was a little upset.
I can't stand you, honestly.
Stop. Acting like you don't do stuff like that too sometimes. I'm sorry. I should have picked that. I'll pick it up later.
But you won't.
Yes, I will. Well, if you remind me.
I can't believe that you did that. See? A passive-aggressive me?
Hey. Well, you are very passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive you, bitch.
Yeah. So?
Oh.
Why are you getting
I'm
so worked
angry.
up? Why are you so angry? If I was the one that snapped at you, you would be just as, if not more angry than me, and you would have done that as well.
No. I would have put the garbage in the garbage.
I didn't intentionally throw it on the floor. That's what you think.
No, you carelessly threw it and then it ended on the floor.
Nah, well, yeah, but that's just me. I carelessly throw everything.
Yes.
I picked it up. Listen, yesterday, you're the best husband in the whole world. I love you so much. You're such a good husband. You're better than everybody else, everyone else's husband. I can't live without you. I need you. And I'm like, I agree. And then today, I make one little mistake.
What else did I say yesterday, though?
What'd you say?
I said, baby, we've been so lovey-dovey and in love lately.
Yes.
So does this mean we're going to get into a really big fight soon? And guess what?
It
took less than 24 hours for me to be pissed at you.
Love. I love you. This is not a very big fight. I'm not.
It's for us.
No, it's for you. You're fighting right now. I'm just here. I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
My wife, listen, here's the thing. My wife is an incredible, amazing woman. And we're trying to have babies, and part of that is she's taking progesterone, which is a hormone that does something. Okay, and so my wife's emotions are a little. My wife is enduring the trials of having to have our child. That's how I look at it. All I had to do is go into a room and come in a cup for a test. You know, you had to go on progesterone, which fucks up your hormones, and you got to get a dye test, which is going to make you sore for a few days. So I'm at the point where I'm like, I understand that your feelings matter more than me. My feelings. I'm not like trolling or anything. But you're struggling. Like if I was on fucking hormones right now, there'd be holes in the wall. I couldn't handle my emotions like that. So that's how I'm looking at it. So you're a little angry at me. After stream's over, I'll make dinner. I'll clean up the floor or whatever. Yeah, I cleaned up the toilet bowl yesterday. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, see. And then we'll be happy again. We're not gonna fight. How's that sound?
That's fine, but don't yell at me on stream.
I didn't yell at you, did I?
You did yell at me.
When did I yell at you?
When you dropped the thing.
Oh, you said on stream. On stream. That wasn't on stream. I yelled at you off stream.
No.
I wasn't really yelling. I was snippy.
You said, you stupid idiot.
No, I didn't.
You said, you stupid idiot. Go fuck yourself. I hate you. That's what you said. You guys heard it in the background. That's what you said.
I didn't say
no, you said, baby, come on. That's the same thing. That's what I just said, and that is the same thing. Okay,
saying, baby, come on, is the same thing as saying, you stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah, I hate you. That's what you said.
That's so true. Have a kiss?
Are we?
A real kiss.
Are you being genuine?
I'm being genuine. I love you so much.
I love you. All right, now I can be a little happier because I was very angry.
I know. I could tell.
I had to process it.
You know, one thing we need, though, is tissues next to the thing now. Again, I've used them all.
Okay.
Because I could use to blow my nose.
See, we're showing, this is healthy communication. This is what an actual,
this is healthy
relationship is.
This is healthy communication.
Dude, you could tell that I'm, like, so fucked up because I'm going to cry now.
Yeah, you're on she's on horse.
I'm on my period.
Yeah, but it's bad. It's like she's on, like, literally, like, a year's worth of periods right now.
I'm literally crying.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. This is the live podcast experience, guys. Are you okay? Take your time. You can take your time. We finished the segment already. We got through the first segment.
We fought and made up.
Yeah, I know. Someone said blow your nose. I cannot blow my sperm into a tissue.
What the hell?
The tissue will disintegrate. That's okay.
Let me take the bug shirt.
I'm sensitive to your emotions. Did you do your makeup today?
No, I'm just this pretty.
You are very pretty. Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that 1000%.
On the real, though, I am on, let's have some girl talk. I am on my period, and it's like, it's so bad, right? And period products are just uncomfortable and very expensive.
What was that period? What?
period products
Oh, sorry.
are uncomfortable and very expensive. And so I'm talking to my friend who's also big, and she actually lives in England. And so we're talking about different products and like all of these things and whatnot. And we were talking about, I don't know if this is the experience for smaller women, but like I just could not shop for things online because like I bought, after my last period, I bought period panties from Amazon that were a size 4X.
Okay.
And I could not get them over my thighs.
Really?
Yes.
That's
and
wild.
there was no way. I'm not even a 4X.
Yeah, there's no way that's like accurate. Yeah,
and so like they have like these different products that we were looking at. I was going full out.
I say just
Depends,
free. I say just free.
but they were like $50 for one pack of Depends.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
And then we were just talking about how like things are different sizes, and that for like bigger women it's difficult because like there's nothing like in actual stores anymore, so you can't try anything on. Mm-hmm. But then you order it online and it says like you like go for like a size 26 because there's no way that won't fit me.
Yeah.
And then like it's the smallest thing ever.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, she was saying she lives in England, that where she lives at, all of her stores are closing and being replaced by malls.
Okay.
Whereas on Long Island,
replaced by malls?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Where on Long Island, all of our malls, the stores are like closing, and the department store areas are being bought out by like Stony Brook University, which is like the hospital, and Northwell Health.
Yeah.
Isn't it so weird?
Yeah, it's very well. I think it's because we have such a healthcare, like our healthcare is so capitalist out here and whatnot. So I love communication. I swear it's hard to find that these days because MFs think it's a mom or mind reader. I don't think that anybody's ever been very good at communicating. It takes a lot to learn to communicate, especially as a man. I think that was tough learning to communicate. Yay. Okay.
I think I'm better now.
You are.
That was a lot. You're pulling my ear.
I love you so much. All right.
Love you.
Love you. I love you, baby. I love you. Okay, so here's the thing. We have unintentionally become like a couple's like basically like a couple's podcast. When we started this, it was just like, oh, we like each other a lot. We also love each other. Like, let's see if we can do content together. People like you a lot. You're very intelligent. People love me. I'm so charismatic and handsome and smart and funny. And then when we started doing this little podcast or whatever you want to call it, we started talking about couple stuff, and it just kind of like the feedback from the audience tends to skew towards we want to hear your perspective on these things.
Yeah.
And so this, I saw this like that day that we finished our podcast. I saw this. I was like, oh my God, I want to talk about this. So this is a deleted video from a content creator, from this girl. She's not like, I don't think that she's super popular or anything.
Hi.
It's from her. I don't know, Fiance Financial. I don't know who that is or what that is.
A baby 7 days.
But this is from her. But it's deleted. And apparently she just had a baby with her husband. Mm-hmm. And she posted this video about the dumb things that her husband said that when she was in labor. And then she has the response to that. They're both deleted, but I found them. And so I want to watch it because it's wild.
So I want to walk you through all the dumb things my husband did when I was in labor. In chronological order with timestamps. So coming in hot, 6 p.m. My water broke at 2 p.m., 6 p.m., things are happening. And he asked me what was for dinner.
Oh, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
Why not?
Because I don't know what the situation is.
Are you saying that there's charitability to throw towards this husband?
Potentially.
How? Her water broke at 2 p.m. How is she going to make dinner? Okay, okay. You tell me how.
Well, because like it doesn't necessarily. I mean, I guess the whole air of this video is that he is a douchebag. But I was gonna say like maybe he's asking what's for dinner. Like, what could we grab? I don't know if you're allowed to eat when you're having a baby.
Okay. I guess sure. I get what you're saying. I interpreted it as like, oh, make me dinner. You know?
Yeah.
But okay.
I'm like, I'm a little busy dilating. I can't fire up the fajitas right now, honey. You're on your own.
So it seems like that's what her intention was as well. Okay.
9 p.m. I'm entering another dimension. Things are getting so intense. I'm hands and knees in our bedroom, and
I told him I was going to throw up.
Like, I'm going to throw up. This is the bowl he brings me.
Dude.
That's wild.
That's her fault. You married a man that's gonna bring you a fucking dog. I'm assuming it was empty. I'm hoping.
Could we? Okay, sorry. This just reminded me.
Okay.
We always talk about our future and stuff.
Yeah.
In our future, like with our children, we're not having a throw up bowl.
Hey,
that's disgusting. Yeah, you throw up in the toilet. See, this is why we're in
Throw-up
love.
bowl?
Families have like throw up bowls,
No,
like the same big bowl that you eat popcorn out of
No,
a popcorn night when they're sick. They throw up into the bowl.
Okay, so we just use the toilet, and then like if I was like really nauseous, my mom would put like an empty garbage can, or she put like a fresh garbage bag in a smaller garbage can. But it was always encouraged to go throw up in the toilet.
I'm so in love with you.
But one time when I was an adult man, I told the story before, but I've never told it on this podcast. I was an adult man. I think I was like 18. I was living with my mom, and I was a little sick. My mom got me dinner from like Arthur Treacher's, and I ate it. It was delicious. A little while later, felt sick, got up in the middle of the night, sat on the toilet to go poop. Couldn't poop, got up, started puking into the sink. While I was puking into the sink, I was violently shitting all over the wall. Just actual thick water. Like have you ever gone to a fast food restaurant or worked at a fast food restaurant and they give you the syrup for like Coca-Cola? That was the consistency of my diarrhea.
Was your sink always in the same place?
Yes, it was the exact
so you
same
just
place.
shit right into your linen closet.
Well, I luckily got it onto the wall. It's a small little linen little nook, we'll call it. Shit onto the wall, threw up, felt amazing. Went right back to bed, didn't clean it up. I didn't think I was asleep. I was like asleep. I woke up, it was clean. Thought it was a dream. My mom cleaned the doo-doo off the wall. My mother, I'm a grown man at this point, cleaned the doo-doo off the wall, and then she told me that she had to dig into the sink with a fork to get the chunks out.
That's disgusting.
Then my mom got very sick after that.
She should have threw up
at
the sink and pooped on the wall.
And shit all over the wall, and she said, I'm not doing that. I told her I'd clean it up. So that's that story. I didn't do it on purpose. Hey, listen, my mom could have woke up and be like, you need to clean this up. But my mother is, she takes care of me.
No, he didn't clean himself. And that's what I pointed out to him.
What do you mean,
I was like, then you didn't wipe your ass. You just went to bed.
I don't know, maybe. Shut up. Why do you guys think of this stuff? You guys are weird. Let's
click
continue.
the camera.
What? Why click the camera?
Reset us.
It's fine. Okay, here you go. We're fine. Let's go.
I am now on another planet. It's 1 a.m. and we are on our way to the hospital. He takes a scenic route. Just a new route, new way. We've never been this way to the hospital.
I wonder if that was like maybe the GPS said that. I don't know.
Take the highway. Not today. Special day.
I sounds clueless.
He must have gotten less stupid once I got the epidural because there's a gap where nothing dumb happens. But I
it's only a 4-hour gap. There nothing dumb happens. What are you talking about?
have her at 4:36 a.m. And at 5 a.m. So he's been like taking pictures the whole time and sending them to my family and like keeping them updated what's going on. Okay, but later I look at these photos. I'm tits out, like just boobies sitting.
You like that one?
Yeah.
That's something I feel like I might accidentally do too.
Well, okay, so my mom, do you remember my mom told the story not too long ago? You were definitely there.
I was probably not listening.
There's a picture, I think it's of me and her, where we fell asleep. Like I am a baby, like this big. And like she tried to breastfeed me when I was little. So we're laying on the floor after she fed me or whatever. My dad took a picture of us both like knocked out on the floor, mouths open.
Okay.
And my mom said that for weeks, and this is not Polaroid, but like, you know, the regular cameras, and you went to get them printed out because it was the 90s. She's showing the picture around work or whatever, and then I don't remember if, I think she just noticed by herself. She has like the blanket on her, but her whole titty is out like this.
And she was showing it to people.
Everybody, and nobody said anything to her. And it's funny because I still have the picture, and like she took a pen, and it's the original picture. So she took a pen and colored her titty out.
That's so funny. But nobody told her, but they all realized it, didn't they?
Probably.
Yup. That's crazy. That's fucking wild.
But that's funny. His wife's just, this guy, honestly, just sounds clueless.
Yeah, he doesn't seem malicious. He sounds like a dumb
He
idiot.
just seems dumb, and it sounds like benefit of the doubt. He's taking pictures of his wife having his baby.
Yeah, he's keeping the family updated. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
But her titties are all out.
He probably didn't even realize it.
That's so funny.
Let's continue.
Pictures of my boobies to my dad. And like,
Nice.
I don't really care. I know know, it's a beautiful moment, but still, I'm like, did you look at these before you sent them? Like, this was a group chat.
Yeah, just go into Snapchat and color it out, you know?
Yeah.
And finally, 8 a.m. Yes, I was only in the hospital for like 8 hours. It was crazy. So it was time to go, and they were kind of like, you need to eat something before you leave. And I was like, oh, I have a protein bar in my bag. So I grabbed the protein bar, and he's like, can we split that? I'm hungry.
Listen, we haven't had kids yet, so it could be like hard, but like I'm not necessarily blaming him too much.
No, he just sounds
He's
very
just
silly.
He's just an idiot. I think he's probably a nice husband, though. You know, he's just a moron. It's like typical man shit, but that's funny.
The end.
So that's like listen, when I see that, I'm like, damn, like, I feel a little bad for her, but he doesn't seem like a horrible, malicious guy.
No, she doesn't seem like, she just seems like, oh my God,
She's
can't
like making
believe
fun of
this.
it. It's one of those things where it's like, this kind of sucked in the moment, and I'm going to like, go on TikTok and have a little fun. I'm not telling my husband he's this piece of shit. I'm just like, my husband's kind of a dummy. Like, he means well, but he's kind of stupid. Like, okay. So this is her response to it before she deleted it.
Guys, holy smokes. We're gonna call that the joke that didn't land. Man, you guys are fired up. I think we need to talk a little bit about normalizing men also being nervous when women are in labor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's going to scare me a little bit, you know? That makes sense.
Let's go through and clarify a few things.
And he asked me what was for dinner.
What I didn't tell you is we were unsure if I was even in labor yet, if it was time. Like, my water broke, but also I thought my water broke the day before.
They said something about the midwives. Okay, hold on.
Even
We haven't even called the midwives. What are they, in England? What is a midwife?
No, a midwife is just like, I don't know exactly, but we have midwives here. Like, I think instead of, like, you go to a midwife, they're like somebody, I don't know, like, you have to be certified, and they like assist with birth.
Gotcha, okay. So that she was in denial, it says in this little thing, it says, we didn't even call the midwives, we just went for a walk, I was in straight denial, I was in labor. I was like, okay.
in labor yet, if it was time. Like, my water broke, but also I thought my water broke the day before. I had dinner defrosting. This man knows nothing.
She has terrible posture.
She's bending over talking to a camera on her bathroom counter.
You don't need to do that.
About labor. He doesn't know how long it takes on. He's like, what was for dinner? And you guys all think I should get a divorce. So that's good.
Anthony's in our bedroom, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. This is the bowl he brings.
Okay, let me show you something.
This is where I was. This is where I was saying, like, I was on my hands and knees.
It was probably the closest thing that he could grab. Yeah, that's exactly
Let's go
what it
over
is.
here. Guess what the first bowl he would have seen was to grab?
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to feed me
Of course. That's what I'm saying. He was panicking. That makes sense. And he's just like, oh, fuck, I gotta grab the first. And he just grabbed the first bowl.
dog food. On our way to the hospital, he takes a scenic route. Just a new route.
He took the wrong route.
To me, when I heard that, I thought, like, oh, this idiot's trying to get there faster, but with a new way.
Yeah.
It's like, I could take care of this. It's like the Fast and Furious. And, like, you know, he drives onto, like, a fucking bridge and then drives off of it. Like, it just drives through the fucking barrier off of it onto, like, a steamboat, and it takes the steamboat to the hospital, you know? That's kind of how I interpreted it.
To the hospital. This man wasn't joyriding. He was so effing nervous. He missed the turn. You guys need to cut this man some slack.
I'm tits out.
Get your mind out of the gutter. What picture he was sending? The baby is literally on my chest. It was the first picture we took. You see the size of it. You see, like,
yeah, you know what? People probably were like, oh my God, disgusting. Like, they were calling him a piece of shit and, like, some kind of a weird guy. Because that's how the internet is. Like, the naked, like, obviously naked bodies can be sexy. I like your naked body, but there's moments when, like, it's not about that.
Yeah, no.
When you just gave birth and you're holding your kid, you being naked isn't like, oh wow, this is hot. Like, that's not the first thought anybody's gonna have in their head.
Yeah, no.
It's like, oh, my wife gave birth. Like, she probably looks glowing. She's probably less stressed.
She probably looks like shit.
Yeah, but he probably thinks that she looks beautiful. Because she just had his baby, so he's probably like, wow, look at her. She looks incredible.
Is that what you think you're going to feel like?
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to look like Reagan from The Exorcist.
That's okay, but I'm going to think you look real beautiful because you just pushed a baby. Well, we're going to probably do C-section, but the point is that, like, oh, the baby's out. Like, it probably was, like...
You're so cute.
You know what I mean? But that's what I would imagine a guy would feel.
You're so cute.
Thanks, babe.
a little side nip. I don't care. Why do you care?
And he's like, can we split that? I'm hungry.
Protein bar thing, maybe, yeah,
funny.
that was bad. But he also hasn't eaten in, I don't know, like 30-something hours, and well, you know, y'all know I didn't make him dinner. Obviously, he just landed with the wrong people. That's okay. It happens. We're very happy. Don't worry. The end.
Yeah, so
all right.
That's it. I thought it was worse than it was, but honestly, after watching the first video, I'm like, this isn't as big of a deal. It sounds like she was sensationalizing it a little bit for fun.
Yeah.
And people took it such the wrong way that she had to explain, like, yo, chill out, because a bunch of babies on TikTok that probably don't have dads were projecting onto that.
I think, like, within the next 20 years, we're going to see a lot of older single people who are, like, chronically single.
Yeah, because they can't get a relationship because they don't understand that, like, some people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, even now, some of the discourse around, like, women to men, I find annoying. When it's like, because men can be clueless, and it's like women are like, I'm not even going to bother to explain to these men.
Mm-hmm.
I find that problematic because, like, if he's clueless and you don't think he's malicious, then you need to do what you have to do. Like, women do the same shit in different ways.
Yeah.
So, you have to be a little bit tougher there. Loser. So that was it. Oh, but this was funny. Somebody kept tagging the girl in this video, and this is like, when you finally make your, she gave birth and he got her a bunch of sushi. So they were spam tagging her.
I would have been so irritated if you ever did that.
If I got you a sushi?
Yeah.
That's because you don't like sushi.
Yeah.
Dude, what is going on here? What is this?
A new mom to a 3-month-old.
They're still going, saying, I hope you find the strength to leave. Like, this is like legitimate bullying.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I get it. She made the video, but you guys, these people are all single. All single.
I'm Jenna.
This is wild. Hope you're okay.
This is wild.
Bro, it's a bunch of performative people who don't actually care, pretending that they care. This is like sad. You and your baby deserve better. I hope you find yourself. Who is this? This is another what is this?
That's an actress.
This is a single person simping after their grandparents. Gross.
I'm Jenna, and I'm a new mom.
Yeah, man, people go so crazy. He's only gonna get worse now that he knows your baby is your number one priority. What the fuck?
People are wild.
People are insane, dude. You're single. You have a dog. Your dog is your number one thing in your videos. You are single, bro. Like, holy moly! Some of these people are so terminally online. My man does the laundry, cooking, works full time, does the animals chores. We're only engaged this point. I expect him to do more. What? What is this person talking about?
You're also like...
Oh, she does OnlyFans. Yeah, she's gonna... that man's gonna leave her. He's too good for her. This person's a loser too. Listen, enough of this segment, but this is crazy. Like, this girl made a little joke about her life, and now everybody is just bullying her. Fucking terminally online, bro. You think I should reach out to her and ask her if she wants to have a talk? Podcast?
If you really wanted to.
My wife said no. My wife is saying no. They're saying no.
Love you.
I love you. All right, that was a fun segment. Oh, I think I might do this one next because I want to do this one next. Now, what did you think about that segment?
Not bad.
Oh, baby, come on. Jesus Christ. You just really went in there for that. That was so mean.
I love ya.
How did it smell?
It didn't smell.
I know. I didn't shower today yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised. Because it was smelling in bed.
Oh, stop. You like it. This is funny because the armpit that smells the most is the one that's on her side of the bed.
It used to not be, though.
Well, it's because you smell.
No.
It makes my armpit smell.
No.
Yeah, it does.
That's not how that works.
It does. That's exactly how it works. It's the pheromones. It's the pheromones. I just want to relax for a second. Armpit finger.
That was... I don't remember which one it was.
Make steak for dinner?
It's defrosted, so we're having it.
Yeah, true. All right. All right, guys. This is... Hey, hello, Barbie. Hello, Barbie. Let's go party. Yeah. All right. I found this on my For You page. I don't know if it's going to be something that necessarily, like, really resonates with you, but it's something that resonates... It's something that resonates with me. This is a TikTok creator that I've seen a couple videos for. He makes some funny sketches. He usually does like the sketches where he pretends to be like a 30-year-old boyfriend dating an 18-year-old girl, like that stereotypical, like, I'm just trying to get my music career going, like, kind of guy who's always asking for rides and borrowing money and other, like, or the Redditor sketches, which are funny. I find it interesting. And then I saw this. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was like, I want to save this for you because it's called call-out pages that are even worse than the people they're calling out. And, like, I literally screamed. This resonated with me more than anything else. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is this what you laughed at when you were on the toilet?
Oh, no. I don't remember what that was.
Oh.
Why didn't you just ask me in the moment when I was... Okay. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this resonates with me a lot because this is the thing. There's a lot of content creators, we don't have to be specific, who they'll find people who are doing bad things. They will find their name, their phone numbers, their addresses, where they work, and try to get them fired. And that is insane, and it's bullying. That's all it is. It is virtue bullying. What they're trying to do is find somebody who's doing a bad thing, of course, and they're trying to have disproportionate amounts of effectively a form of violence against that person, but feel good about it. They don't care about any of the things that they're talking about. They don't care about the people who are potentially harmed by the other person in the video being an asshole. All they care about is looking like they're a good person on the internet, and people gravitate towards them because it's a bunch of people. They want to be bullies. And what I think is the most hypocritical is they tend to all be very left-leaning, which I am too. And so when it comes to somebody who's murdered somebody, the conversation is we need to implement different types of social and prison reform. But when it comes to a guy or a girl being an asshole that also might be kind of having a bad day, they need to lose their job.
Yeah.
It's complete cognitive dissonance. And it shows that, like, people don't care about what they're talking about. They just care about feeling good about themselves. And it drives me up a fucking wall. And when I saw this, I wanted to, like, watch it. I wanted to play on the show. I wanted to talk about it because it bothers me. Because you're not getting anything out of it. You're just not, you know? So let's go.
Oh, yeah? Well, I want you guys to be my neighbors, so how about that? Huh?
The fuck,
Yeah.
This is killing me.
Where are you guys from? I said, where are you from? Oh, Sweden. Ah. Oh, you gonna make some meatballs?
You know he had to say Sweden because if he made fun of, like, any other, like, a non-white
Yeah.
race, he would have gotten dumpstered. So,
Huh? You gonna make some Swedish meatballs? Hot enough for you here? Is it hot enough for you here? Sorry, it's not -50. No, not here. It's America.
this would be so bad if it was anybody else. Bro, I'm
No,
sorry.
we like it hot. We like it hot.
This racist monster right here is 42-year-old Michael Doogie of Lexingtonville, Illinois. I found this out after doing a little bit of digging by taking this video from another creator's page.
That's another thing too. It's like 17 virtue signaling, mostly white, obnoxious fucks who just take up their other fucking friends' videos and goes, "Look at this guy." Ugh. I'm gonna go a little bit goblin mode, and you want to know why? Because I understand I got banned from TikTok. I had some bad moments. But who was the #1 social political fucking commentary content creator on TikTok? It was Papa Gut with 2.4 million followers, and it was verified. Okay? There's nobody on that app that is intelligent that does any of this type of content. None of the people that do activism know any fucking thing. They're all dumb as shit. They have no fucking arguments against what's actually going on right now. And I'm, like, basically socially barred from coming back to the fucking platform, despite the fact that there's, like, violence and fucking vitriol against LGBTQ people, but none of these fucking morons can construct a singular fucking intelligent thought about, like, oh my god, like, how do we counter people calling them fucking groomers? Like, how do we do it? They can't do it because they're stupid, and there's nobody, I can't do anything about it. You stupid virtue signaling fucks wanted to cancel me over a joke that was intended to call out a fucking predator. Like, you guys don't care. It's fucking irritating. And so now, like, all this shit's going fucking crazy, and I can't do anything about it. I have no fucking social anything anymore. But these guys are dumb. That's why none of them have long-form platforms. That's why all of them just copy and paste their own friends' videos, trying to cancel people. None of them make any intelligent points. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. They're just fucking morons. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about or what they're doing. They're dumb. They're fucking idiots. The people on TikTok are fucking idiots. It's 15 seconds of people. That's it. When you only have to exist for 15 seconds, there's nothing there. There's no depth of thought. Nothing as smart is happening. That's why this whole fucking thing is happening. It's the same thing with like the fucking JQ shit, the Jewish question shit. Like liberals, the fucking progressives can't cope with like, oh, did you know that there's like a disproportionate representation of fucking Jewish people in Hollywood? They must control the world. They can't engage with it because they're so fucking dumb. They don't critically think about anything. All you have to be like, yeah, because they were barred from actually being part of the film industry back in the day because of fucking anti-Semitism, and theirs just did better. So now there's a disproportionate representation. They can't engage with these thoughts because they're stupid. They're fucking stupid. They're so fucking dumb, and the same thing's happening to like LGBTQ shit. Oh my god, there's a fucking trans person in a fucking, or there's a fucking gay guy in a dress. That's grooming. Is it grooming? Your Bible says you can marry fucking children that went through puberty, and you're gonna call this like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the fucking? There's no discourse anymore. We can't clap back. Because we're all fucking dumb. People on TikTok are dumb fucking idiots. And they're afraid of getting bullied by little fucking 15-year-old conservatives that say, no, that's not actually the Bible. You can't even read. You can't even read a fucking Dr. Seuss book. So. Sorry.
I got bullied on TikTok today.
Sorry, I went off a little bit. I got a little. I'm gonna show people. Wow, you got bullied because you were laughing. You were dying laughing.
Bullied,
but I need like a second because I'm fucking heated up.
I know, that's why I'm breaking it up.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Let me show you how my wife got bullied on TikTok real quick. My wife is smart though.
Fuck.
What? What's wrong?
That's funny.
But it's my wife. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom. Yapping it up.
That's the best.
I'm in the bathroom, laughing it up, like laughing it up. Or excuse me, I'm in the bathroom going potty, and my wife is dying laughing. And this is why. Go ahead.
So this is the clip. Play the clip for the people.
Okay. This is a clip. We've been doing clip work for our platforms.
That's the best part about a long-term relationship.
I like your hairy.
All right, well, we didn't have to say that.
Sorry.
I was talking about, like, I don't shave my legs ever. We could keep it, like, at the leg area.
Gotcha. Understood.
I love that clip. I think it's so funny. Animal today. But look at this loser, user 108610.
Find out where he lives.
He said, imagine the bear cave on that grizzly. Bitch. You have no right to be so goddamn disrespectful and so goddamn funny at the same time. You can't say that.
It's funny though.
That's funny, bro.
It's funny. It's mean, but it's
dude,
funny.
It was mean, and we haven't gotten a hate comment.
I know, but that one's funny.
But that one
imagine the bear cave
fun
on that
grizzly.
This is the thing.
Like, that's rude as hell.
No, but here's the thing. Bullying is wrong. But if you're going to be a bully, make it funny. Because how are you going to be angry at that? It's hard to, because it's funny.
It's funny.
It's rude, and this is my wife, and this is the most precious thing in the world. But then that was funny.
That was funny.
So, imagine the bear cave on that grizzly.
That was so funny.
Got a nice fat bear cave.
So, related to the video we were watching, though, I actually had this thought because there is this, like, abortion clinic TikTok that I follow, and I follow them because they, like, hang out outside where all the religious people come, and they just, like, mock them and yell at them and stuff. And I love that. Like, I yell, like, if I see people, like, what is it called, protesting outside of Planned Parenthood, like, I yell at them from my car. Like, I think it's funny. But so they had this guy, like a religious guy, come, and the girl's recording him or whatever, and then he's talking to her, and he goes like this to her while he's talking to her, and she starts
her arm or something?
She starts yelling at him like do not touch me, but like the way that she,
like, he assaulted
because
her.
I'm the same way. Like, I hate, like, I don't know why, but if we're ever at a restaurant and the owner comes to the table, they put their hands on my fucking shoulders, and I don't know why they think I'm the one to be touching, but I'm fucking not. So if you touch me, I will.
Yeah, you'll
look at you, so you know not to touch me.
You will give them a proportionate response.
So exactly, and that's the thing. It was not proportionate, and so she starts yelling, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" And then the rest of the TikTok is her like showing him his Facebook, the pictures with his family. It's just like fucking weird, and it's like that took away. from it for me.
Takes
it didn't
away.
make me be on
Because-
his side, but it made me be like, oh, like you're an idiot.
Like you don't care about her activism because
Yeah.
she's using it as a justifier to bully. I don't like people who are pro-life. Well, let me rephrase it. I know people who are pro-life. I don't like pro-life. The concept of it. The people can be fine. But it's not. It's because it's not pro-life. It's pro-birth, right? Like we know that. There's no conversation about robust welfare programs or enhancing, adoption services or any of these different things, or safe, like comprehensive sexual health education for kids that are like age appropriate to help them gravitate away from having sex and having kids young. But I mean, to try to dock somebody over that is just, you don't care. You're just trying to hurt somebody at that point, and that's what a lot of this boils down to.
Yeah.
So let's finish this video.
Here is a photograph of Michael Doogie. I got this off his Facebook page, as you can see here. I unfortunately, though, was unable to find his address. But
I found
now, after doing a little bit more digging, I was able to find Michael's brother. This is Jonathan Doogie, and Jonathan lives in Larringtonburg Junction, Arkansas. Jonathan is actually a plumber, and he actually owns his own plumbing company called Doogie Plumbing. They are the only plumbing company in Larringtonburg Junction, Arkansas, and they also happen to be on Yelp. Sorry, Jonathan, but your actions have consequences.
Look, here comes the consequence.
Bro, I loved that video. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was incredible. Hats off to this guy, because it really is. It's crazy. It was done perfectly. So I respect this guy, because now he's gonna get like fucking hate from a bunch of dumb fuck pieces of shit who are gonna cry about it. I wouldn't doubt if people are already trying to cancel him. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Obviously, I had a little bit else to say. But hey, you know what? Feminism is about expressing yourself. It's about being an emotional man, and I am an emotional man. I'm proud of it. How do you think about that?
I love you.
I love you too. End segment. End scene. What?
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Well, I'm just curious why.
Why? Because I don't care right now. Let's do something else.
All right. We do have this thing with the guy with dating guys in prison. This one's intense.
I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Maybe I'll talk about it on my platform.
That's
too much.
fine.
If it's too much for you, that's fine.
I want to have fun.
Okay, you wanna have fun? Then let's do a fun reaction. So you're gonna love.
Is he gonna say it? Because I'm gonna do it.
Do you remember Nick E30?
No.
Never back down. Never what? Don't stop. She plays this game where she thinks this is appropriate to touch my belly button every time I say never back down. Never what?
Because I made my own callback. And my callback, when you say that, is that I stick my finger in your belly button.
It bothers her so much she feels that she can violate my autonomy, my individuality, and my autonomy as a human being. When I say never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? You have to say never give up. Say never give up.
I'm doing my callback.
Say never give up. I'm gonna start biting you.
You can't do it. Let's see.
Anyway, we're gonna watch it. Get away from my belly.
I'm not near you.
Let's.
Did you see that?
Right to the moon. I'm just kidding. Stop that. You're fucking irritating me. We're gonna play the video for now. We have to.
Never back down, never give up. All right.
Right. This is the raw. This is the raw one.
Is this just a compilation of him saying
It's a minute.
this?
It's a minute. No, this is the most inspiring clip of Nick. You understand? You're gonna see where this is going, because he was wronged by Fortnite. Fortnite systemically oppressed him.
No. Don't worry. To take that and use it. Okay.
Okay.
Never back down. Never what?
Never give up.
Yeah. I want it louder though. Never back down. Never what?
Never give up.
Never back down. Never what?
Never give up.
Let's party. Let's go.
You think that his parents are like, why the fuck is he screaming right now?
Probably.
Like the kid's parents. So that's Nick A. He's fun. He's funny. I like him. He's a little bit of a TikTok meme. But here's the thing that you don't know. You know who Khaby Lame is? The big TikToker? We've talked about him. You don't like him. Because you're racist. I'm just kidding. Khaby Lame. You know this guy.
Oh, I hate him.
He's the TikToker, and this is. And by the way, catch your bag. I always say, but he goes like this. He got a skin in Fortnite before the actual Fortnite player. Our god, the king. We're gonna refer to him as the king from now on. Do you understand? Say yes.
No.
Okay. And this is him reacting to it, and he's devastated, and he has every right to be.
Oh, that's nice. Khaby lame.
Look at the sadness in his eyes, babe. You are an empath. How are you reading this right now? Pretend that you care.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I think it's so fucked up.
I just don't understand though, like why.
He got a Fortnite skin, Khaby Lame, because it makes Fortnite money. Because Khaby Lame's a big superstar guy.
I'm assuming that he's a big superstar.
This guy
bigger
actually
than
plays
him.
Fortnite. He's a no. Khaby Lame is a TikToker that makes faces. Nick, the king, he plays Fortnite as a streamer for his career, and he's a big streamer. And
what does that mean to be a big streamer?
He gets a lot of views.
How many are we talking? How many followers does he have?
Okay, you're asking. We don't question the king.
I don't believe in video games, so I'm questioning everything.
What do they don't exist to you? I don't know. Let's look at his Twitch analytics. He's got a lot. I don't know why you're questioning everything. I have to find him on Twitch now. He's on right now. He's got 7,746 concurrent.
That's pretty good.
That's insane. He's got a lot. We're talking about somebody who is very big.
4.8 million.
He's got, what was that, subscribers? We're talking
followers.
About, okay, that's the same thing to me. We're talking about somebody who's a very, very large part of the 3.4 million followers on TikTok. Or that's Instagram. We're talking about somebody that is very, very, very positive for Fortnite. They're pulling more people in. He's got 1.2 million on Instagram. On Twitter. He's got 6 million on TikTok. And he's got 7 million on YouTube. Okay? And the videos he puts out get like 500,000 views per video. We're talking about a guy who is very positive for Fortnite, and they give Khaby Lame a skin before the king. That's why.
You know what? Let me take this back a second, because I don't think that Khaby Lame guy he definitely doesn't deserve anything for Fortnite. So I guess by default, this guy definitely deserves something. And so I'm sorry that you spend your life playing Fortnite very successfly, might I add. Good for you, man. Making more money than me. And yeah, you should have your own skin, my guy.
You are you being facetious or are you being serious?
I kind of don't care, but I guess he should.
You don't care, of course. This is stupid, but you also think he deserves it more than Khaby Lame.
I deserve a Fortnite skin more than that guy does. I hate him.
I love you so much. You're so funny. You're just so unintentionally funny sometimes, and it fucking kills me. But understand this. When we started this segment, my wife didn't care. My wife still doesn't care. But she conceded that Khaby Lame shouldn't have a skin, and that Nick E should have a skin. The king. So, I say again, never back down, never what? Never give up! Don't touch my belly button. I won.
Whoa. Wait, what? I feel like it should just go right into this. It shouldn't go that. It should be just boom.
Because that's Khaby Lame's thing.
I hate it.
That's the reaction that he gives. Khaby Lame is a glorified guy that finds other people. He's the same ones that do this.
He's the
same ones that that go on and they find episodes of House and they put the sound that's like dun 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 and that's pretty much Khaby Lame. And by the way, good for him. He's got money. But you notice that the most popular people are like the least effort.
Yeah, him and Bentellect are actually, their content is very, very similar.
Yeah, it's dog shit. Yeah. Oh, 1,000%. Khaby Lame and Bentellect. I just don't know if Khaby Lame sexually pressured girls. Well, maybe he hides better. So God bless him. But You know, it's like the lowest effort is like, I mean, I don't want to bring anybody else into here that just fucking reads Reddit stories and then slides in from the side and said, hey guys, did you know that peacocks actually are not did you know that peacocks were created by MSNBC to fucking promote their brand? That's a true story.
Do you think that pigeons are real?
Yeah.
Do you think that's all pigeons are real?
I mean,
in the city.
I think.
Or do you think that some are robots with cameras in their
why
eyes?
wouldn't they just put regular cameras on the city?
To be more inconspicuous.
You could make cameras inconspicuous. You don't need to put pigeons.
I don't know.
Okay, let's continue this. Let's finish this clip.
Interesting. Wonder where they added the gun shot. Okay, so it's part of the battle pass. You think you're the king? I'm the king!
How do you not love this guy? Dude, my wife was cringed out.
I just clicked on my... Bro, this is my emote. Who's this? This is not Khaby Lames, bro. Why are they leaking my set?
Damn, they gave him the king hat instead of the king. That's disrespectful.
That's crazy.
I think it's intentional.
That's a nice backbling. Okay, I gotta pause the music. I didn't realize I had music playing. What the heck? That looks like a Dragon Ball Z type vibe. That's awesome. Wait, what is this? Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about it. Not really worthy of my platform because it's, you know, it's bullshit. But it's good enough for this platform. But not like that. Like, I talk about long form bullshit reactions. This is something that's like a quick little ba 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 ba, and then I got to harass you during it as well.
I got to harass you.
I know, pain in my ass. But you said you wanted a fun segment. Was this not the funnest segment?
This was not what I was looking for, but yeah, it's not what I was looking for.
Hold on a second. This wasn't fun to you?
So you guys all have seen the viral...
No, come on, bro. Hold on, maybe it's here. Okay.
Stop elongating it.
Never back down, never what?
I'm looking for the song.
I was putting musical.
I'm looking for the song. I can't find the song. Alright, whatever. It's ruined the segment. That's it. You said something fun. A hopeless romantic all my life. La 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 la.
Oh, let's play a game.
You want to play the game? Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick as a little intermission. And then we're going to play the password game. But you have to control the keyboard. Or do you want me to control it and you just tell me what to do?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go pee-pees. Let me
I'm
just get
sweating.
a diuretic. You guys know this.
Take all your empties.
We are gonna watch the. I think we're gonna watch the Jubilee video. That's like the couples video.
Okay.
After we do the password game.
Okay.
That's fun.
I'm sweating.
All right, let's restart. A hopeless romantic. We have to get a new room.
You won't.
It's a money thing. We're getting there. Please let me down.
If I come with you, will you crack my back?
No, you have to say.
I don't. You leave your stream all the time.
No, this is a podcast. It's not a stream. Stay and entertain people.
Ad break. He messed up the camera, you see? I don't know how to fix that. How's it going, people? Also, earlier, barbecue, you had mentioned, I saw in the chat, you asked about like how the period panties work. It looks like they just have like an extra layer, I guess, that goes over like the crotch part and a little bit more higher up the butt than like the weird part of underwear that's already there. Which I don't understand why that's there, especially when it's the same like material that the rest of the underwears is. My Sunday's okay. I wish it was better. I wish that I woke up earlier, and I've had no desire to work. I had a rough week last week. I cooled out 2 days. And now I have work this week and I don't want to. Emily, you're starting college tomorrow. Any words of wisdom? Have fun, but stay focused on what you're there for, which is getting your education. If you've declared a major, It's okay if you find yourself not wanting to stay in that major, and it's okay to explore things. Take some electives that don't necessarily go with like what you think you're aiming to do, because that could always change. Also, especially if you are going away to college, choose your friends wisely. If your friends are doing things that don't line up with what you want to do, you don't have to do them. There's nothing wrong. The camera's really messed up. There's nothing wrong with hanging out and playing board games and stuff like that.
Yeah, you like doing that. A hopeless romantic. Oh, talking to your mic again.
I'm talking.
Nice, we're good.
I've been talking this whole time.
I'm making sure it was working.
The lobsters have been well in seafood. I've only threw 3 of them against the wall this week.
What?
That's so rude. What's wrong with that message?
I don't know.
Do you see that?
Yeah, it looks like it. There you go. You ready to get back into it?
Hold on. I'm reading the chat.
Okay, cool. Do your thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We're ready.
We're ready. So, this is the password game. I was watching. Some people might know Kit Booga. What Kit Booga does is he trolls scammers. This is a password game. It's very interesting. Ready? You're gonna tell me what to do for a password. So what password should we use? So I'm gonna
wait. I don't understand. I need a little more.
So we're just basically making a password. That's the game. We're making a password. There's nothing to know about it. So what password do you want me to start with?
Just a password.
What do you want me to make the password?
Capital R O SCE P 12-2 exclamation point COE.
Are you not reading the prompt?
Well, you spelled the first thing wrong anyways.
What does it matter? Okay, but okay, so the point is you're supposed to
add up to 25.
Yeah.
But you can't make it 20 and 5 because that'll look like 205.
No, so right now we have 5. 1, 2, and 2 add up to 5. So we need to make it 25. So we need 20 more.
But that's what I'm saying. It has to be all single digits that get you there.
Yeah, so I guess like 992. Like, is that what you want to do? Month of the year. Which month?
It already does. 12.
No, that's not a month of the year. That's a number. Month of the year: January, February, March,
December.
Roman.
IV.
IV.
Yeah.
All right. Which?
Pepsi.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you get the? Okay, copy paste it. Wait, how do I get this in there? Oh, did I just say? Oh.
I think that's 4.
Yeah, so it needs to. Okay, so what we would do is we would do 5 and 7. Right?
Yeah. What the fuck is 7?
Your password.
2B8 to 1.
Wait, can I refresh it? Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, there's a 4 in it. Fuck. Wait, so we just have to subtract 4 from 9, right? So
oh, this is fun!
What's today's Wordle? Wait, we have to do the Wordle.
This is the best thing you've ever done with me. Remember when you tried to get me to play Doki Doki?
Okay. All right, so we have to...
Okay.
We have to play the Wordle.
I start with death.
Oh, can I just type it in? This one? Okay.
Okay.
Get out of here. Well, so I'm so terrible at the Wordle. Earth? No, that was stupid.
Do bears. BEARS.
That's smart. EARS. Okay.
Damn. What the hell?
Okay. How about peel? No. How about weeps or something? No, there's no S in it.
Just do. I know that there's no R in it, but just do learn.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow. Someone said beach.
There's no B. Or H. What the hell are you talking about?
I guess we would just be finding the C at that point. Oh, we shouldn't read the chat. We shouldn't read the chat. Damn.
So much fun.
I hate Wordle.
There got to be a W somewhere or a C.
So? What about peace?
Go for it, Daddy.
Okay.
Hey! Wow! I love you.
I read the chat.
Are you being serious? Did you really?
Are you upset?
Yeah. You made it not fun anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry. They didn't say it was the fucking correct answer.
Go back to the other window.
Okay, so we have to put peace in there now. All right. A 2-letter symbol from the
You are.
Is that really?
Uranium.
Is it? You are?
I think so.
What about Na? Wait, hold on.
XE.
But these aren't working. Wait, hold on. You're on a table. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, it's because they're not capitalized. So which one did you want me to use?
Xenon.
Oh, which one?
XE.
There we go. Oh, fuck, the X makes it a Roman numeral.
Fuck my balls.
The GE? The current phase of the moon is...
Is the current phase of the moon different where you live, though?
I don't know. Okay, we have to find it as an emoji, though. So I think maybe it's this one. It's definitely not that one.
Well, what the hell kind of emoji is that?
It worked. This is the waning. It's the waning gibbous moon. Your password is this India?
I was gonna say, is this Morocco?
How do you spell Morocco?
M-O-O-R.
M-O-O-O-R-A-C-O.
No.
Yeah, I googled it. Not Morocco. I'm gonna say.
I'm thinking of what does that look like in Disney?
I'm thinking Texas.
I'm feeling
India.
lonely.
Is Dubai a country?
Well, we're supposed to use our
What?
minus it out. Oh, those bitches blocked
You can't minus it.
Look up. Wait, to the left, to the left.
Who's this handsome?
What language?
Do you think that
It's English.
Okay.
Jumia. Look that up. Upgrade accessories. Zako. Jumia.
Okay. Wait, what?
Nigeria.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Nigeria. Wait, it's not that? I feel racist typing that in. That's what it's from. Juma, Nigeria.
Google upgrade accessory Zako.
Upgrade. Where?
Zako. Z-A-K-O.
Zako.
Is Jumia?
What is it? The name of this country? Hold on. J-U-A.
Bro, chat could help us out with this one.
Yeah, chat, help us out. Somebody says Saudi Arabia. S-A-U-D-I-A-R-A-B-I-A. Not Saudi Arabia. USA. America.
Go a little bit more in a circle. What else is over there?
That's a continent.
What?
Nothing. Dude, you did so
wait,
well
go
with
down,
this.
go down.
Well, you did. Wait, what?
More signs.
Okay.
Those are those black or brown people? What?
Oh, okay. Let's see. We can move on. Okay, I can't navigate this piece of shit. I think
there was another sign above a store that said Jumia again. Does Nigeria have an accent on it or something?
I don't think so. Dude, I can't navigate this. Hold on. Hold on.
See, I wasn't that off. Jumia was launched in Nigeria. Oh,
it was Kenya. It was Kenya.
How'd you get that?
Because I just read the countries that were apparently associated with Jumia. So there's Nigeria, Egypt, Morocco, Kenya, South. So cool.
We did pretty good.
Yeah, but now we have your password must include the best move in algebraic chess notation.
Do you get an answer to this game or no?
I don't know. Algebraic notation is the standard method of recording and describing the moves of a game in chess. It is based on system of coordinates. Okay.
Oh, so if we move our crown to G3, checkmate. That's why they say those things.
What do you want me to do? Wait,
I don't know. I don't know how to play chess. I just know what they say.
You said move this to G3?
No, I was looking at the other crown.
G3. 3. It's an illegal move.
You're the one that knows how to play chess.
How is G3? G4? 2? Wait, what? H1? H2? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 9. Okay. So now we do A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. B1. We're gonna get there. C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The math where you have to learn this how to calculate this probability. I'm pretty sure that I took this twice in high school and twice in college because I failed it.
So apparently I'm not doing this right at all.
Well, I guess because you would have to go like from like
G1 to A3. I don't know.
Damn, this is crazy.
I don't understand.
Each piece type is identified by an uppercase letter.
I just don't understand, like, how are you supposed to... what is an example of this?
Must include the best move. So the best move is going to be something with your king, no?
I don't think that's true at all. I think we're black. I'd say the best move is probably the... Is this a rook? Yeah, so it's probably the rook to A8. So what if I did RA8? Ah, damn. I think you're supposed to...
A2 A8.
What?
A2 A8.
What are you saying A2 A8?
Because you want to move A2.
No, A2 A8 is not going to be it. So you would say that like you would move the piece would be. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. This is crazy.
Now I'm upset.
Why?
Because I'm having fun, but this is too hard. Oh, it says white to move at the bottom.
Oh, so we're white. Nice. That was inappropriate. Okay. Yikes. Okay. All right, so we're white. So we need to move a white piece.
So then move your rook.
Hold on. Oh, I know. Wait, shush. I know what the move is. I know what the move is. Okay, we need to move the queen.
That's the crown I was talking about.
This is a crown. This is okay. It doesn't matter. We're going to move the queen to F3. So what if I say
what is that if it's not a crown?
F3? No way. Okay, well, this is a crown. This is a bishop's hat. Oh wait, is this a queen? Yeah, this is a queen. Hold on.
So say G2.
No, do you want to just say? It would be F3, babe. F3.
Where are you starting? You're starting in G2, no?
G2, F3. No, but I don't know how to fucking. I need to figure out how to express this. Oh my god. Naming the Q for queen. I swear to God, it would be Q. Would go to F3. Why is this not working?
Because you're wrong.
Q3F? What's the better move?
You guys can't. I've been playing with the one.
It has to be like, what is the. It says, what does it say? Your password must include the best move in L. Okay. The best move is the queen here. Because you put the queen here. Oh, no, it's not. Because then you. No, this queen would take the queen. Wait, this is a queen. This is a king. That's the problem. Wait, no. Which one is the king and which one is the queen? Now I'm confused. Is this is the queen or is this the
What's
queen?
that ugly thing above that?
Above this?
That's
this
probably
is the
a bishop. Yeah.
Can I just move it myself? Because if I move this here, he'll take this here anyway.
Someone said it's a checkmate call.
Right, but how do I express this? What is a fucking notation? C8? I have to poop now. C8? We're white. To D8. What? It's saying a legal move. So, like, I'm not understanding. How does this even work? Each piece identify an upgrade letter, uppercase letter. English-speaking players use to get K for king, Q for queen, R for rook, B for bishop, N for knight. Different initials. In chess literature, especially, they're often replaced by universally accepted P symbols. For example, C6. Wait.
Someone said click the check notation button.
This?
Yeah.
I did. Well, I'm reading it on the screen.
Oh.
No, we're literally looking at this off screen.
QD8 plus.
What does that mean? QD8 plus. What the fuck? How did you come up with that?
Who are you? Who said that?
The person whose name I couldn't fucking pronounce.
I love you.
I think you pronounced it correctly. Wait, what does the plus mean, though?
Yeah, you never told us how to pronounce your name.
Don't yell at them. Okay, whatever. Thank you.
I didn't yell.
Okay, so we got this, but now we need to add up again to 25. So
all right, so the 1, 2, 2.
Let's make this 1. This is my chicken ball. We have this chicken here.
All right.
Where do you want to put him? At the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to put him next to the moon. What?
Damn.
What is an atomic number?
Periodic table.
Oh, wait, what? The elements in your password must have atomic numbers that add up to 200.
Yeah, pull the periodic table. This is the best thing we've ever done.
So where would the atomic number be?
Open up the periodic table. Yeah, so right now we
Okay, we have a periodic table here on the side. So, okay.
All right, so V.
So what is V?
I'm feeling lonely.
Because it says V and VI. So what is V?
Oh, the ice cream man is coming.
It's 23. I'm gonna get a calculator. I'm gonna use my phone's calculator. I mean, this is a pretty secure password so far. All right, so we have 23. And
VI.
What is VI atomic number? It says VI. Why won't it tell me what the fucking atomic
Wait,
number?
it was there. Go back.
Where?
To the other page. Tab.
Oh, wait.
23.
No, it's not. The other one was 23. I don't.
Well, it said VI.
Are they both 23? No, we have to make sure that they. No. What's the atomic number of? Where do you see 23?
It says right there. Group, block, atomic number.
Of what?
A VI, apparently. That's what's in the Google.
Can you two of them have the same one? No, they can't have the same one.
Okay, well, V is 23, and is there a plain I?
It says VI. Oh no, it says VII. It's not VI, it's VII. That's why. Okay. It says 7? Oh, it's N. Fuck my mother. Dude, I'm about to hit a straight fucking Among Us right now. This is incredibly sus.
Thank you for copying the chess into a website.
Thank you. But what's the atomic number of VII? Bro, I'm getting you're why aren't you looking it up?
Because you're on the computer and I'm sweating.
Okay, well that doesn't change anything.
I don't think that that's a thing. It's a halogen, folks. Go down. Atomic radius.
I don't know what this is. Let's just move on to GE. 32. Okay, we got 32.
Well, why was VII in there?
I don't know, hold on. And then it says K. K atomic number is 19.
So how many more we need?
So, well, we're at 74.
So do minus 200.
But we still don't have VII.
I know, and I'm saying let's just get rid of that number in our password and replace it with something else.
So we have negative 126.
Go to the periodic table now.
Wait, so what do you want to do? Just go like this? But now we need them to multiply by 35.
And the only ones to multiply to 35 are 7 and 5, I think.
Well, then we'd have to change one of the other. Those are the only 35. Well, we could do 35 and 1.
Ooh. Do that.
35 Roman
numeral
is XXXV.
Wow, that's super inappropriate.
Okay, cool. But so we had the V, the K, and the GE. Now we just have to do I. Atomic number, which is 53. So now we just have to get 73.
Now go to the periodic table.
All right. 73.
TA.
Where is it?
TA. Left. Blue. Up. Over. Yes. Why is there a plus in there?
I don't know. But we did it. We got it. Now we have to do rule 19. All vowels in your password must be bolded.
How do you bold them? Is there a control?
How to bold numbers with keyboard. Okay, let's see. What if I just do this? Bro, you're kidding me. How do I make this bold?
You're gonna have to copy and paste it into an email or something. My eyes are starting to hurt.
Wait. Control B.
Did you think of that yourself?
I know, I Googled it. Stop adding me. Dude, we're doing so well.
You didn't do that other E.
I did.
You did now.
Done. No, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was there?
Our fucking password went on fire. I was so scared. I was so scared. Wait, hold on.
That
wait.
You scared me so much I got a fucking cramp.
Oh, this is Pepsi. I don't. Where were we? Oh. Wait.
Just remind the stream.
We're gonna cheat. We're cheating.
Woo!
We're cheating. We're gonna cheat. Oh my god, we were recording the whole time.
Scared me so much I got a.
No one can stop us. Okay. All right. So it said December with the hold on. Let's get rid of this Pepsi thing. It said December V
Pepsi
P-E-P-S
I V.
And then this was V I. No, we got rid of that. Wow,
So go a little.
Gotta get to this right before we
Just
lost.
no, look, because the December and Pepsi is different.
I know. I'm just making sure we get back right. Okay, right before the fire. All right. So we got December. We 5 through December. Oh, we did X. Okay, we did XXXV. Then Pepsi. Then it was just the I. Then BNY for. Okay. Okay, so we just have to bold all the vowels now. Oh, that's a little cocky fucky. Wait, how do you bold now? Oh, we're getting back there. Beautiful.
What is that symbol?
It just says it's not strong
Put
enough.
that muscle man in there.
Wait.
Do another.
Wait.
Yeah, buddy.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was going to start typing gibberish. Wait, I'm going to copy everything. I'm opening up Notepad. I'm putting it in Notepad just in case.
I am loved.
Okay. I am loved.
No.
And you needed the space. It worked.
Wait, could we pause the game so I could tell you something?
The chicken hatched. Wait. Oh, he needs to eat. He needs to eat 3 fucking crocodiles or whatever every minute.
It's a caterpillar, you weirdo.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Here, just eat more of these, buddy. What if I just put a bunch of them there? He won't overget. We need a video that's 3 minutes and 56 seconds now. Wait. Oh my god, how do we do that?
Just Google 3 minute and 50.
3 minute 56 second Google, YouTube.
Put more caterpillars in.
Okay.
Just put in a bunch.
If he gets overfed and dies, I'll cry. Okay, we have to put this URL in here. Are you fucking kidding? Paul, you fat fuck!
Uh-oh.
You want to know what the funniest part is? The video that we found that was 3 minutes 56 seconds, it was 3 minutes and 57 seconds.
That was fun!
God damn it, Paul, you fat piece of shit. You fat fuck, dumb fucking piece of shit.
That was fun, husband! Did you have fun?
I had fun.
Are you angry?
This asshole overate! I mean, I can't be mad at him. He's my boy. Damn. Damn. We got so far.
I think this is a game that doesn't end, though.
Maybe.
That was so fun, husband.
Next time we have to have like a fucking timer on there. I was fun. I'm not gonna do it again though.
No.
Not right now, at least. That was fun though. Did you like that game?
Yeah.
See, my wife, she's like, oh, I want like she likes she wants to enjoy different things when we do a stream. So I try to come up with like different things that'll be like fun to do. And I thought that was fun. That was interesting.
It was. So now that's over, I want to tell you something.
What?
Do you know how I called out last Monday and I got pissed because I had to talk to that psychiatrist? And like I was comfortable calling out because I didn't think I had any meetings because in my calendar, this girl had a psych appointment for the 28th, not the 21st. Mm-hmm. But then I got the confirmation sent to my phone and I was like, what the fuck? And then I did it anyways. Well, guess what? I just got a text now confirming an appointment for tomorrow. So her psych appointment was supposed to be tomorrow, not last Monday. Stupid.
Yep.
That was fun. We'll do that again.
Yeah, we'll do it again another time.
Do you know what we should do?
My
department, like my regional department, and we do this like when we have like our Christmas party and stuff, is we do virtual escape rooms. We should do that.
That sounds fun. We should play Kahoot with everybody one day.
Yeah. Oh, this is what we were talking about when we were opening the stream. I think for all of October that me and him should dress up for every single stream.
I mean, it's got to be cool though. Gotta have cool out. Or I'll
I thought you meant our costumes.
I don't care if our costumes are cool. They can be lame as hell. I really don't care.
And then for Christmas, we're going to celebrate every single stream, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. And we're going to do Vlogmas. Not every single day, though.
We were really close to ending it, by the way.
No way. How do you know?
That's what they're saying in the chat. Well, what if I did this? We have to change the capit. Wait, what if I just keep doing this? Until...
Oh, damn.
It gives us the repeat. I got it. But now we have to figure out what fucking country this is.
It'll be too sweaty for him to dress up in his Santa costume.
We're done with this, though. We're done with this.
That was fun, husband.
It was fun. It was a fun segment. Got it.
How long have we been up?
An hour and 40 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah. A hopeless romance. We got a bunch of segments, though, too.
I'm sweating.
What is this? Me too, but we are always sweaty. It'll be less sweaty. Hopefully next year our podcast will be popular enough for us to like really invest into like a really nice new space.
We just have to move to the basement.
Yeah, I know. Buy new stuff for the basement if you want to do that. Oh yeah, give me this.
It'll still just be better if we go to the basement.
True.
I fix this. I touched the wire.
Fix what?
My mic.
Probably fine. You want to take a walk?
Yeah.
Go for it. I'll entertain this stream.
I'm sweating and my back hurts.
Romantic all my life. How's everybody doing today? My wife's gonna take a little intermission. She just needs a little time. But while she does that, we can explore and we can go, what should we do? Now, if my wife doesn't want to talk about this with me on stream, because it's an intense topic, and I totally understand. So this makes I think this makes a pretty solid topic for Papa Gut. Okay, for Papa Gut's stream. So we'll make this on my stream. That sounds perfectly fine. But this guy's a doozy, bro. It's actually wild what he says. But I could do this one tomorrow. This has to be the next one, I think. If couples were 100% honest, these questions, if I've ever faked an orgasm, bro, I want to know the answer to that, but I will cry if my wife tells me yes. Don't tell her I said that, though. A hopeless romantic all my life. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So don't worry. We're going to use this one as the next topic when my wife gets back. But it's so warm, you know? But I will say that so far, this podcast has been doing so well. I'm so happy about it. You know, we're getting solid growth. And I like that we got a real solid crew of people who are here in the live stream. I appreciate that. You know, there's like 65 people in here. We got lots of active people chatting, having fun, which is the most important part of like the live stream, in my opinion, is people talking and interacting. You know, not necessarily the numbers. And so I think that's so much fun. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I think that's fun. We've been doing well viewership-wise. We got our TikToks going. You know, our TikTok is doing pretty okay. You know, oh, I guess I'm not going to go to TikTok. Our TikTok's actually doing pretty good. I like the clips we've been getting on TikTok. If I could get to my profile, that'd be cool. Look, we have 2 days worth of clips. That's what I did. I think they're doing all right. We have 71 followers and we have about 300 views per video. We just have to get the follower number up, guys. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out a way to start announcing socials, our socials and stuff. Try to get people to engage more. Same thing with our Instagram. This is my Instagram, but same thing with our Instagram. You know, maybe we'll do a giveaway. Would we ever get a studio space and a crew? I don't know. Like, I guess if it ever blew up to that degree, we could think about it. But like right now, you know, and I think for a long time, I think we don't really need that much, you know? I do the editing, and I think I do a good job, right? Like, this is, my mother's very happy without a man. Maybe she's a lesbian. I've always thought about that. What if my mom and your mom? I do a good job at the editing, I think. My wife and I know the kind of clips we like. My wife and I are very, like, we're both a little controlling. That's one of the things that, like, works really well for us, though. And so we kind of need to have more control over that. But maybe one day, maybe like a moderator. But I wouldn't want mods in the chat unless I could, like, pay them a little bit. Like, what are $3? Like, oh, hey, I'll give you, you know, 20 or 30 bucks a stream. You know what I mean? Something cool like that. But we're not there at all yet. Not even close. Hey, Stink Bink.
I need to see what I look like.
Look beautiful. Beautiful girl all over the world. I love your big boobies.
Maybe after this we'll go do some work to get this place into the basement.
I think I could be down for that.
Instead of working out, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Like not being a jerk.
No, I know what you mean.
Would you like some watermelon squirty?
Yeah. Had a little bit of that yesterday. I didn't. But give me this.
So we have a little kitchen, and so we have one of them little fridges that are just like a freezer on top and fridge on the bottom, and like it doesn't have an ice machine or nothing. And so I got that thing that people on TikTok are using, but I got it off of Amazon.
Okay, what is that?
Where like it makes little ice cubes like that big, and you push it and they fall out.
Oh yeah.
Have you noticed we haven't ran out of ice in days?
I don't use ice.
Well, way to make me feel appreciated.
Somebody told me that warm water is apparently better for your digestive tract.
Better?
Better. Stop. You ready for the segment?
No.
What?
Stop.
What?
Stop what? I was being serious. I didn't understand.
Better. Okay. So the next thing we want, I want to. You let me know when you're ready.
I'm not. My cup is cocked.
You want me to fix it?
Yeah.
They asked us if we had the money, would we get like a producer and stuff? I don't know what they would add.
No.
What would they add to it? Oh, maybe like help us with the cameras and stuff? What about your brother? You think you could do it?
No.
I thought that's what he went
Did
to
you
school
fix
for.
it? Do you know what I wanted you to do?
Just closed it.
That's not what I
What did
wanted.
you want?
The black thing is messed up.
What? Oh.
My brother did not go to school for that. My brother went to school to like make blueprints to build sets.
Oh. Oh, something with theater. Something to do with theater. It's fixed. It's not fixed?
I don't know.
It's closed. Fixed.
I appreciate you.
It's less, works less now.
Well, that means you messed it up.
Okay.
I'm so upset.
I'll fix it later, but push it over here more. I don't want it to fall on my computer.
Well, I'm thirsty. That's what I'm gonna do to you.
My butt. All right. Are you ready to start the segment? Okay. My wife is ready to start the segment. So this video.
I need headphones though.
Okay, I'll give me a second. This video I think is going to be a lot of fun. It is if couples were 100% honest. Listen, before we go into this, we have to be 100% honest. Like,
okay.
No lying.
Okay, we're being 100. So, sorry, let's just be clear on the expectations. I'm assuming that they're going to be asking couples questions.
They're going to be answering
and we're going to be answering them as well.
We're going to answer them first.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm scared.
I am too. I don't like it anymore. Let's do it.
I'm scared.
Get ready, guys, because they're going to use this.
If we fight, I'm gonna get Cheesecake Factory for dinner tonight.
I mean, that works. I don't want to cook.
We already defrosted
Listen,
the steak though.
They're gonna use this in the lawsuit for our divorce.
For our horse?
Yeah.
What do you say?
For our divorce.
Oh, see, I didn't even recognize that word. That's how outlandish that is.
How healthy our relationship is. Let's get. You want me to play that 25% increase beat or no? Let's just go.
I kind of need direction with that. I want to know exactly what you're comfortable.
I like listening a little faster. You know?
With.
So you're a little scared to like make that move?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've been waiting for you to make that move.
Oh.
Hello and welcome to Split Decision. Today we brought 4 straight couples into the studio to ask them.
Ew, straight couples? Why didn't you bring some gay ones? I wonder why they really didn't bring any gay couples in. Oh, because you know what? They're probably gonna do a gay edition. Or a lesbian edition.
Some of the toughest, most intimate questions they have ever been asked. Forget your partners behind you. Go with your gut, and most importantly, be honest. Question number 1. I've faked an orgasm with my partner.
Never. Not never with you.
I never have.
Are you being honest?
100% honest. And it's a boundary that you set with me very early in our relationship.
So this is one thing about me. I'm a little insecure when it comes to sex. I think I'm very good in bed.
You are.
Am I good in bed?
You
honestly,
are.
I think I'm very good in bed. And it comes from an insecurity of not being good in bed. The first girl I was with, and I don't want to shit on her because we were both shitty in our relationship, you know what I mean?
You don't have to go into much detail either.
What? Don't?
You don't have to.
No, I'm just going to say, like, I wasn't very good with my first partner, and she always, like, she would say, like, oh, you don't get better at these kinds of things.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not going to blame her. Like, again, we were both shitty. Like, we were younger and we were shit, but... so like I have a lot of sexual insecurity, so I always try very hard. Like there was a point where I was like I wasn't really able to get it up because of how sexually insecure I was, and like so it's a big deal with me. So I would constantly reinforce you like do not fake it. Like
like when we were just like
so I could just do better.
When we were just like hooking up, because you were you're pretty much I would say like the only guy that I like hooked up with, and even then like you were like do not like fake anything with me.
Yeah, like
if you don't like something, just like.
Yeah, just tell me and I'll do better. I don't want you to lie to me.
Yeah.
You know? So like that's a big thing. So that that's why I'm like, oh really? Are you sure? And I can't fake it because it's like a cannon. Boom. So there's no way I could fake that.
I feel like guys like can't fake an orgasm.
Well, guys also
they could fake like it feeling good but like I don't think men could really fake an orgasm.
Also, I also think that like men will just like, all right, let's get this over with. Most of the time, you know. So okay, let's continue. Let's go.
Make your split decision in 3.
My thing is why fake it though? Like if you're gonna fake it, why even like you're like if you fake that. And I think women fake it more than men. That's your fault if you're having bad sex.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember I told you there was something I wanted to talk to you about. It fits with this, but I don't know if we should take away from this.
Why? What is it?
So I just finished watching season 2 of And Just Like That. And Just Like That is like the reboot of the show Sex and the City. Is there a lot that you
have to talk about this topic?
No, it's just like one situation that I wanted your opinion on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So in the show, they're older now. They're in like their 50s and whatnot.
Gross.
So this older woman, she might be like in her 60s in the show. She's hooking up with a man who needs a pump because he is experiencing ED.
Okay.
So they do their thing or whatever, and she doesn't get off.
Okay.
He finishes, but she doesn't get off.
Okay.
So she takes out a toy and starts finishing herself off.
Yeah.
And he gets so upset that he's like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is unacceptable."
Yeah.
And he like leaves the bed and starts to get dressed, and she was like, "Yeah, but like you have your pump in here all the time doing your thing."
Yeah, no,
like
she's
why
in the
is
wrong.
it? You think she's wrong?
1,000%. Did she communicate to him that she needed extra different types of simulation?
I don't know.
So the answer is probably no. There's your problem. Was he hiding the pump?
No.
Okay, there you go.
So you think that if someone doesn't finish, it's not right for them to finish after?
That's not what I said. I said if someone doesn't finish, it's not right for them to hide that from someone.
Well, she didn't like hide that she didn't finish. She just didn't
then
finish.
either way, she's still doing it wrong. Like, this should be part of the situation. Like, why didn't she communicate to him that she needs additional stimulation, or that this is happening or this is happening? She's not being fully upfront with him. She's just taking care of it herself. And then that just implies that, like, the sex is just a drag and it's just a burden to her. And then, like, I wouldn't even want to do that. Like, I would be angry. I would be actually angry if you did that.
Interesting.
If you were like, oh, I want to do something with the toy, I'm fine with that. But, like, you need to communicate to me that's something that you enjoy. And then there's also, I mean, people in general are egotistical creatures. I'm a man. If I can't satisfy you without a toy, that's going to make me feel less than. So we need to have a conversation about that. And, like, that's something like that. That's like, you need to do that. So they're saying apparently in the show, was he leaving the house and she just started playing with herself and he, like, walked back in?
No, they were laying in bed together. Like, he
no,
finished and, like, rolled over, and then she...
No, she should have communicated with him more. So, let's continue.
2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh. So none of the guys have, but some of the girls have. Damn.
None of the guys have done it. That
It's
makes
hard
sense.
to as a guy.
Can guy even
done
fake orgasm?
You were my first, like, so in the beginning of our relationship,
That's
fair.
it was hard for me to get into it in like the beginning.
And also, it's like you might not know that you shouldn't fake it at first. You don't even know your own body.
Yeah,
That's
you don't even know what you don't even know what you're supposed to be feeling.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. Like, there's one thing to be like, I was not good at it, so I faked it because I didn't want to make you feel bad, is different than, like, like, if you're 20 and do that, it makes sense. If you're 35 and do that, and you've slept with, like, you know better.
Yeah.
Did you know, first of all?
I did.
Oh, you knew she faked it?
Yeah, I did.
How did you know?
It's pretty fake, so.
I don't fake it now.
Oh, you're making me squirt. Oh.
That's what she probably did.
Oh, I'm squirting right now.
Stop.
Promise.
We met during high school, like sophomore year. We've been together for 4 years and married for 2.
Jenny.
He actually was not very good at the beginning.
He sucked in the beginning?
Not anymore, though.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not anymore.
Fair.
I think that our sex life right now is pretty compatible. But when we first started dating, like 4 or 5 months in,
reasonable.
yeah, I was doing that for like that time period.
That's I kind of get it. I think it's wrong, but I get where
Yeah,
they're
I
coming
feel like she could have said it nicer, especially with your current boyfriend.
Yeah, you know,
But-
I get that. It's hard. It's hard for young people to have those conversations. I get it. It's wrong, but I don't necessarily, like, falter for that.
I would eat the booty if my partner...
Yes, of course. I would eat you if you didn't ask me.
Hell yeah!
I would eat you in the rain. I would eat you on a plane. It's like a Dr. Seuss thing. You know?
What about your Red Wings for me?
No, can't do it anymore.
Can I tell you, I was thinking about it when I was in the shower today. It hurts my feelings that you have your Red Wings for other girls and not me, your wife.
One other girl. It was one other girl when my penis didn't work because I was so insecure. And she didn't, like, you bleed a lot.
So, we'll have to work on this.
If this means a lot to you, I will do it. But I just don't. Like, I'll do it if it's something that bothers you that much because I love you a lot. But, you know, if you want to cash in that card, I'm going to cash in another card.
What other card would you have to cash in
I
with me?
I don't want to cook dinner tonight.
Well, I'll ask you that question after stream.
Okay. But yeah, no, my wife.
Ew, mama, what?
No, listen. What she's saying makes sense. She doesn't care about the act. What she cares about is that I did it with somebody else, and I don't want to do it with her.
Yeah.
But it's nothing personal. It's like I didn't like it the first time. The other person I was with, they tasted like battery acid anyway. Terrible.
That's disgusting.
It's like it smelled very vinegary. It was like I don't know.
That's disgusting.
It's like old garbage.
You're disgusting. Oh my god.
Hey, let's see it through, my boy. But my wife, yeah, you did that to me like yesterday, no? You were like,
I had some groceries yesterday.
You were working on it, and then I got up and I put my hand on a wall and I
All right, stop.
I sat back And I fucking
Stop!
My wife will do it as long as it's clean.
But hell yeah, like
I
eating ass is not. Listen, don't be out there eating shitty ass.
Of course. Although sometimes I'm in the mood to do it to you, but you won't let me.
I would not have shitty ass.
I'm a dog. But what I will say though is that your breath made my ass smell, not the other way around.
Bitch, what?
Just kidding. I'm just teasing you, baby love. I'm just teasing you. Let's continue.
Ask me to. Okay, make your split decisions in a 3, a 2, a 1. Okay, turn around. Very, very interesting.
I expect that though. I think that there's something grosser about eating a man's ass.
Because men don't wipe their asses.
Well, excuse me, I do wipe my ass. I just think that there's something grosser about eating a man's butt.
It's because they're like hairy and sweaty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hairy, sweaty. You know, women a little bit different. So, but okay.
Yo, what it says yes.
For a little ass action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But here's another thing too: is those guys are all going to say yes because that is the sexual pressure of men.
Do you think so?
Only takes one guy to step forward and say I do that for all the other guys to be like, oh, I have to do that too. It's cool, and they're young, and eating ass is cool. Like it's what it like. That's what it's perceived as. For me, I don't care. Like I'm a dog. Like I do because I'm an animal. But for young people, like four guys are in a room. Like by themselves, they work together. They're all on lunch together. They're sitting there. They're like, "Yeah, I fucked that girl. I got in her booty hole." You know what I mean? Like that's the energy. So it's almost like they're. So I doubt. I don't think all of them would do it, but they're stepping forward. So.
No.
Do you want him
I'm
to
laughing
What?
at a chat.
Somebody put chocolate and a pear next to each other.
No, somebody said that ball sacks trap sweat. That's true.
That's true. Especially mine because they sag so much. There's like a small bowl. You know what I'm talking about?
Daniel.
And it's like a reservoir.
Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a raunchy video. I'm sorry.
No? Okay. No.
Ladies, no? He asked you to. He's asking you. Taking the initiative. He's like, babe, please.
He already did.
He already did.
I have asked.
And I said
You asked.
so.
No success.
They're not
We've been
staying
together.
together.
You don't think so?
She was like, "Oh yeah, he sucked in bed when we started
Yeah, but
dating,
now
and
she
I'm
said-
not gonna eat his
now
ass."
she said that he's better.
Yeah, I wonder
Most
what his
girls wouldn't do
career
that.
is.
Okay. Well, she also did say that it's more compatible now. She didn't say that it was absolutely compatible. I call it that little thing. But they're all young. Probably all of them are probably not going to stay together.
For nearly 11 months now, and we met through Hinge.
Hinge success story.
I spent
I'm thinking of Grindr. Hinge.
a long time trying to find like the perfect thing.
What's this though? Why would you buy them like this? You know what I mean? You probably paid more.
You're showing your age.
What do you mean?
They're fucking ripped jeans.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
What do you do? Why would you buy that for more money?
You know?
I sound like a pirate now.
Or sometimes when we're in the car, I pretend to be a pirate, and I put my hands on the steering wheels like this, like I have like the thing, and I go, "Arr, Evesti," and then I'll act like a pirate. She loves it.
It's so funny.
It's so stupid and cringe, and all of you would hate it. But my wife loves it, and I love my wife, so I pretend. And you know what I think about when I do that?
What?
Oh, I can't wait to have like a dumb little 6-month-old piece of shit in the back.
Yeah, that's gonna giggle.
I think it's so funny. You
Yeah.
know, I'm excited for that. That's what I think about. I like that we're cringe.
Oh,
because
yeah.
cringe is perfect for babies.
Yeah.
So I'm excited with that.
To say to catch her attention, and I got lucky.
I wish my partner were more kinky and would take more risks in bed.
No.
I don't think so either.
We don't need that.
I think I'm not saying no in a negative. I think that we're perfect.
I think that if we were any more, like it would go into areas that are not like
That are not okay.
Yeah, like that would be too much. Like we would need like specialized meetups for that type of stuff, you know?
Yeah. I get that.
Like
yeah, we are. I didn't even think about it like that. We're pretty disgusting. Hey, high five.
we're like good, clean old fun.
No, we're both. Yeah. Okay.
Very compatible, sorry.
Very compatible.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. What kinks?
Oh, it looks like.
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, they don't match each other. Oh.
Okay,
I mean,
wait.
It makes sense for them to say yes because they're young.
Yeah, they are young. I want to analyze who's standing where though. Go back, or something.
Bop, 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 bop.
Okay.
Yeah, so these two are matching, the front two, and then these two are not matching. Man, you might be right. Maybe she isn't into this guy. Because I feel like there's something about being with a person that you are really into that draws the kink out of you. You're like, you know, like I'm like, oh, I wasn't ever into like armpits before my wife. You know what I mean? Like there's some nasty shit that I'm into because I'm so into my wife.
Moving on.
You know what I mean? Remember that one time in the hotel?
Baby.
Sorry.
Just move on.
Anyway, then these two have said, I think 1, 2. Oh, so okay. Then he said no. She said yes. And these two seem compatible in the back more than anything else. These two seem decent too, I think.
Well, those two, the black girl and the Asian guy, are married.
Oh, good. Good thing that they're compatible. Okay.
What kinks?
Just like in general, other stuff, because even though I do want it to be intimate, there are times where I do want it to be like.
So I know this is so stupid. Do you remember, what is it, Dopey from Disney? It looks like the shadow of that person.
You're so dumb.
But am I wrong? Like the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I just have to show people. It's stupid, but I have to show them. Does it not look like this big doofus? This doofus's ears, Dopey from Snow White, on as the shadow? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. No, you're right. It looks like Dopey.
You know, like some costumes, some toys. I mean, I like to dress up. I like lingerie. I feel like that would make me feel sexier.
Tell us.
What are you asking for?
What are you asking for?
For me, I mean, dressing up could be all right, but like I usually just rip all your clothes off anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a waste of time because it doesn't last, and that also takes.
Well, if some people might like it, but
yeah, I think for some, most definitely, because like I want to like it, but I think that in our relationship in general, we're just kind of like too spontaneous and casual.
That's
for
true.
that. Like when you're
that
like
makes
dressing
sense.
up and doing stuff, like it becomes an event.
Yeah, I don't like making
which like we
an
don't
event.
do that for our
Yeah.
intimate times.
I'm not
We
a
just
big
let
fan.
it happen.
We could though. If you wanted to try it, I'm down. But like
It's more of like I think that I've tried to do things like buy like certain clothing and stuff like that for like your entertainment. Like it's not
Sure.
something that I'm necessarily like interested in.
Okay.
And then like it's like not. It just doesn't happen.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I
like
know what
not
you
a
mean.
thing
But
for
then,
us.
But then when you like walk out and like you're wearing like the bummiest clothes, I'm like, I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah.
Like that's for, you know what I mean. Like my wife dressed up beautifully, but when she's still hot, but like I'm not like, oh okay, this is cool. When my wife's dressed like a bum, I'm in it. That's my thing. Give me some sweatpants. Give me one margarita.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. We've been together for almost 5
Wait,
years.
do you want me to
now.
dress up?
Yeah, I want a calendar. I'm still waiting on it.
Should we make a calendar and sell it? The Papa Guide calendar?
I think we should. This has been a thing. We've been together like 4 years, not very long, but he's just so hot. He really is so hot.
I find it very attractive too.
And since we were like dating and being silly, I was joking that I wanted him to make me a calendar, one of those classic ones, like where he's like a fireman with just like the
just like
the suspenders over him and stuff. Oh yeah.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, but just for the pictures.
I just wanted to make sure that it was working well. Let's continue the video.
Now, I have a thing for maybe like I don't even know if I can say this. Maybe like doing stuff in public. Like that's a big like fetish of mine.
Okay.
Have you told him?
I don't know if that's something I would necessarily want to do. I've done it in a car before, but
I hated that.
yeah, so
I'm afraid of getting in trouble.
You what?
I'm afraid of getting in trouble.
It's fun getting into trouble.
Want to do stuff in public?
What you meant is like public but in private in the same time.
Yeah,
What
like
do you mean? People can see
in
you
like
or
a
no?
bathroom
People can't see
stall,
you.
like
Okay.
in like a hidden spot on the beach, like
Okay.
that type of vibe.
I would do that minus the sand, you know?
Yeah, and the mosquitoes.
Oh, fuck that.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You don't think about it until you think about it. But it's just, if you want to not get eaten by mosquitoes, you need to use garlic soap, and you can't put stuff on like smelly stuff like
Perfumes and stuff.
Yeah, so you would stink. But I like the way you stink. So I call
All
it
right.
stink a bank.
I think we've done a lot of that actually.
But you want more.
Yeah.
I want more like
Shady.
less sexual, more like emotional questions. You know?
Oh yeah.
I feel like we're both in the same place when it comes to getting kinkier. I definitely want to explore, like everybody said, toys and costumes. And I do like being swept on my feet, and I know he'd like to see me in like a schoolgirl outfit. I just want like to take it to the next level.
I feel like saying that now is a self-report. Like nowadays, you can't be like, "Oh, I think a schoolgirl's like thing is kind of hot," or "Oh, you into kids?" It's like, no.
Yeah.
I want my adult wife to wear a schoolgirl outfit. Like I'm not into kids. Weird. Because I would look at you in a skirt like that. Like what that girl's outfit is, I think it'll look hot on you. I tear you up. But make the skirt more flowy.
No, but that's the thing though. Like I have bought that type of outfit. It's downstairs right now.
Oh, cool.
But we just don't do that.
I like it when you come home from work and you're looking like a professional woman. Just like you're looking right now.
I love you.
Really like taking advantage of our bodies and like, this is mine. Like I'm gonna show you like this is mine. I want to be dominated.
I kind of need direction with that.
Would you dress up like an Among Us character?
Only if I could vent up your butthole.
Okay.
To know exactly what you're comfortable with.
So you're a little scared to like make that move?
Yes.
Okay, well I've been waiting for you to make that move.
You shouldn't tell me to make the move.
I should make the move. I will make the move.
We've been dating for
That's why you just have to communicate with each other.
a little over a year now. She used to date one of my best friends in high school. Then they kind of broke up.
How do we feel about that? Because they're high school best friends, so it doesn't really count. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
And
Together ever since?
Yep.
I'm better at sex than my partner. Make your split decision.
Just no. I would. This is like this answer. Like there's not even a better or worse to me.
I think that you're better than me, and I'm also lazy. So
why?
Like that's not an insult to me, to be like that. You're better. Good for me. You know, like I'm not. I know that what I do, I'm good at.
Yeah, excellent.
But like for like an overall, like you're better because you're putting in more work.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be there. You know.
I like our sex. It's perfect.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that it's like insulting.
I guess I do more of the work, but like when I want certain work to be done, you're like, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't like the question because I feel like it could be antagonistic.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Yes. Okay. JD, you both think you're better.
Like, I mean, the proper answer would be to say no and elaborate and say like our sex is perfect. Like, I wouldn't say yes or no.
At sex
I think.
than the other person. Ooh. Okay. I want to hear more.
I said yes because I seem to initiate it more, and I feel like I'm always putting myself out there, and I'm always, trying to try new things, even if alcohol is not involved. And you are kind of just passive in the moment, and I don't mind it. But
it sounds like he lets go when he's drunk. It sounds.
You think that he's just not attracted to her, or do you think it's just that like he's a little bit
He
self-conscious?
seems to be a little bashful.
Oh, so then yeah, okay, then yeah, she probably is better in bed than
I
him.
would like more initiative.
I will say that you do definitely have more of the initiative side now, but I think that the act of the act of lovemaking, I have pretty down.
But to be fair, I'm a lot easier, and you are a lot more difficult.
What do you mean he's more difficult?
He's more difficult to make finish.
It takes a while.
It takes a long time.
If she was better at it.
I wonder if that's because of her. Or
Their
because
incompatibleness. I don't know.
maybe. I mean, like there are times where it makes it difficult for me to finish, but that's usually when I'm running a marathon with you, and I hold it back for so long that I just can't get it out.
All right, this is getting a little too intimate.
Okay, I'm just. We're having an honest conversation. We're having an honest conversation. Okay. But you it's pretty easy to do that with you.
I love you.
When we first started dating, it didn't happen for a while. Got good at it.
I don't think that it didn't not happen. We just didn't engage in certain activities that would make it happen.
Okay. Gotcha.
Would it last a shorter amount of time?
Yes. When we first started dating.
Better at it, would it last? Cool.
He's more difficult to make finish.
It takes a while.
It takes a long time.
If she was better at it, would it last a shorter amount of time?
Yes.
So that he's not. Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe she's not as good as she thinks. Not enough communication.
When we first started dating, it definitely was much shorter because it was new, it was fun, and not that it's bad or anything like that. But like it's. Now I found my groove, and it's just takes me a while.
Maybe is that why?
She's pissed. Rightfully so.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oh man. That's something you just don't get. You just don't even be 100% honest at that. Listen, I'm a man. I'm 33 years old. I don't want to sleep with anybody else. But like I still get the urge of like, oh, she's cute. But I don't want to because I understand that would like all the negative impacts with the relationship and all this other stuff. And like it would take me, I'd be less connected with you and everything. But I've never felt ever in my entire relationship like it was getting boring. We've talked about this before. Like it somehow gets better.
Yeah.
It's weird. I've never had that before. Somehow. Like
that's why you married me.
Oh yeah. The first time we were doing it, I was like, what is that feeling?
Stop. My God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, my love. It was crazy though, guys.
To the chat, we're going. Do you want to say the dates we're going to Disney or no?
Is it bad if we did?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't care.
Go ahead.
We'll be in Disney November 14th through. So we're going like Tuesday to Friday. We'll be in parks.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said they're going to Disney, so that's why I'm answering that question.
Okay.
Why you don't initiate? Because it's not as good as maybe once was?
No, that's not why.
Well, maybe get out of the groove and try new things with me and do what I want to do.
So here's one thing is that I feel like sometimes, and maybe I'm wrong about this, I feel like sometimes people like to say, let's get kinkier as a subsidy for being good in bed. I know it sounds weird, but like my thing is that like cover your base, or you get to the basics. If the intercourse isn't good with your vanilla intercourse, it's not going to be good once you start getting freaky.
No, because you need to have that base too, because you can't always be freaky.
Right, exactly. And so like my thing is, it's like I understand wanting to amp it up sometimes, but if you don't have the bases covered, then doing freakier stuff doesn't matter. Like if you don't know how to properly, and I'm not trying to be like, you know, there's a certain way that I need to be touched. And we used to talk about this when we first started dating, and now it's never a problem. But like there's a certain way that I need to be touched, and there's a certain way you need to be touched. And like if you don't have those basics down, then how are you going to like, I don't know, like hit somebody with a paddle or something? You don't even remember what I'm talking about. Just so normal to you.
No, I don't. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not even going to get explicit because it's a little too much.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it off the stream, but like you.
Yeah, but I literally don't know what you're talking about.
There's a certain way that I like to be touched, and like now clearly you're so good at it, you don't even remember that it was ever an issue.
Yeah, I really don't even know.
Yeah, spicing things up.
I know. I keep in mind something that you don't like. Is that what? Well, we'll talk about it.
It's not something that it's not because it's like a secretive. It's just that this is not the platform to talk about.
We won't have this problem.
Too much.
Okay. This is why you take the lead, though.
No, you.
Man, they're having a real fight.
What do you want to do that he's not doing?
I want more. I want everything to be different or different positions, like all that kind of
Can
stuff.
I just say though, like I enjoy different positions, but like missionary is it's really the best position. It's the least effort position. Feels pretty good. Like we do a few different positions, but how many can you do?
No, this ain't fucking gymnastics. I'm over 300 pounds, bitch. Like, maybe if I wasn't, we would be doing different shit, but
Oh my God. I love you so much.
You guys just in one position right now? It's just missionary?
It falls back into that, and I don't want to just sit there.
We rotate.
Sometimes.
Well, you know what? There's like variations when we do missionary, though. Like, I've been hitting different angles. I've been practicing that.
Moral of that story is that things don't have to be boring. I feel like things are only boring. I have the tendency to believe that if things are like really boring, like you're just not compatible, and that's okay.
Yeah, maybe you're not sexually compatible. Sure.
Because you can make things happen. I do think communication is a major key, but if things are bad, not just like could be better, if things are bad, like it's more than.
Yeah. You have an issue. Like you guys have to. I don't know if the communication will necessarily work. I mean, maybe it will because they're young, but they're probably just not compatible. You know. So.
Times.
On a good day.
Alondra, you're better at sex, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I was his first, so there wasn't a lot to work.
It sounds like she was his first, and now like she had sex before that.
with at the beginning. I feel like we have kind of the opposite problem from them. I feel like he wants to have like sex and I don't. I want it to be more intimate.
What is sex?
What you see on porn or something, or like in movies. I want it to feel like he loves me. I don't want it to just feel like he wants.
Well, porn isn't love, but I understand what she's saying. She wants more, and we talk about that too sometimes. Like I think a while ago.
No, she's saying that he wants that.
Oh, he wants it to be like more. Well, that's where men are getting their education from, because we're like it's from porn, which is not necessarily a good thing. But we had that once. Like you were like, "Oh, I want to do a little more like foreplay stuff" once, and then I just started doing that, and now I just do that more often. Sometimes we start tickling each other. Sorry, and then it leads. Okay.
Me, I want maybe a balance of both. I do feel like I'm kind of more the open-minded one too. I'm like, okay, well maybe we can, throw some of this, throw some of that in there.
I put no because, like she said, she was my first. Like the first time, I was like.
Can I just say, I feel like the way that some of them are expressing is just mean.
Yeah.
The way that she's expressing it was like kind of just mean. Maybe I'm just picking that up, but it doesn't sound like a positive
honest doesn't have to mean like
rude,
like insensitive.
Yeah, you could be like, when we first met, he was his first, and he wasn't my first, and so like it's been like a learning experience, but it's been getting better. Like that's how I would have said it. And you could say like, sometimes I think that it's they could use a little more foreplay, but it seems like she's almost being mean, bro. I don't know.
I already knew it was gonna happen, So I was like, how can I make this memorable? So before then, I put like Kung Fu Panda on, so I could be like, that's my movie right there, You
put Kung Fu Panda on. You made love to her with Kung Fu Panda.
What the fuck?
Jack Black spinning sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's memorable, Yep. And then like
that's a Riz bomb.
30 seconds later, it's all over.
At most.
The second time, I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat this. I can't beat.
I'm gonna put on Shrek instead.
Maybe 10 seconds, and I'm like, oh damn.
10 seconds. You were worse the second time.
We've been together for a year.
That's rough. But you want to know what? Foreplay also helps men. Like for women, it gets you in the mood. For men, it actually
builds up a stamina.
I think so, because like here's the thing: like if you're doing whatever and you're stimulating, you'd be like, oh well, I'm gonna finish sooner. But it's like one of those things where it's almost like boxing. In boxing, you have to learn how to get punched, right? Like you can be the strongest guy in the world. If you've never gotten hit before, when you get hit the first time, it's gonna hurt so bad you're gonna cry, right? You need to learn. So like you need to kind of get into it. The first 5-10 minutes, sometimes it's just like, oh. I'm like when we're doing it sometimes, because I noticed to do more foreplay to you. I'm not like we do it back and forth, but it's like I enjoy it the way we do it. But the first little bit of us engaging is me like just kind of like pacing myself, you know what I mean, and getting over that hump. So I don't finish too quickly. That makes sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about how I'm kind of uncomfortable with this segment, but I'm trying to be comfortable with
Okay,
it.
I won't be too explicit. I'm sorry. I didn't make... Okay.
I will tell a story, though.
Okay.
Because he brought up Kung Fu Panda.
I'm sorry.
So when me and him started dating, I lived here. This was my bedroom. And my mother and brother were living here as well. And so we used to put on different shows to watch while we were engaging in our activities.
Yes, we
Some
did.
of those shows included Eastbound and Down.
We should rewatch that. Actually watch it this time.
I was watching the show where the girls they rob the bank or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
The short, cute girl from Scott Pilgrim's in it. And one of the shows we watched once was The Office. So I think it was the scene. I don't remember what the line was, but I think it's when they were doing an intervention for Meredith. And I don't remember what was happening. But we were doing our thing. I was doing whatever to him. And The Office was just so funny that I laughed on him, if you know what I'm saying. And we just had to stop and we're laughing because The Office was so goddamn funny.
Yep.
And then you want to hear another story? It's not my story, but on the Shane Dawson podcast, I think somebody sent into them that they were watching adult content on Twitter, and somebody had posted adult content on Twitter, and so the guy was doing her this.
Okay.
And he was videotaping, I guess, so you could see in front of her, and she's just laying there watching the Shane Dawson podcast.
Oh,
isn't that so funny?
That's crazy, Jesus!
If anyone wants to make content with our podcast in the back, feel free.
Yeah, take us on Instagram.
and 10 months.
We were coworkers.
I was new and he had been there a while and he ignored me.
I was just nervous.
I'll teach you the business if you teach me the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He says he was nervous. I was like, oh, you know, like, do you have a girlfriend? And he was like, no. I was like, perfect, you have one now. I'm gonna be your girlfriend.
I think my partner needs to lose weight or exercise more. Make your split decision.
I think we both need to like, get healthier.
Yeah.
I think you're very beautiful. I
But
don't care about
no,
the
I
weight.
think that you think I need to lose weight, but not because you think I'm ugly.
No, we need to lose weight to have kids.
Yeah, and just
To
like
get
for our
healthier. I need to
overall
lose weight.
health.
Yeah, no, I think
I
you're
know.
right.
I think, and like for your health as well. But like yesterday, we were talking about how much weight you want to lose, and like you're gonna be so skinny.
No, I'm not. Stop.
I want you to be as healthy as you possibly can. I will never shit on you for how much weight you lose. I just do like I like you chunky.
I know I like you chunky.
But I will
too.
like
Well,
you
we have to
even
get
if you're
healthier.
under chunky.
I don't want to be under. Anyway. We both want each other to lose weight, but not because it's like a physical thing. It's because like we legitimately want to get our health. We both need to get our health together. It'll help you have kids. It'll help me not have to take 5 medications today. So that's it. And we want to live longer. We love each other a lot.
With each other.
Yes.
Decisions in 3, 2.
These questions are just like they're not like intelligent though. Like they're fun, and I think that they should be in there. But it's like all of them are like, let's see if we can get them mad. Like ask a question. Like
I want to know, like, I want like emotionally tolling questions.
yeah,
Not like, oh, I'm gonna get angry at you because of our sex.
make someone cry. Give us someone crying. Hey, thank you so much for the. I don't know what that currency is. It looks like euros, but thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you,
Mama. Would you let Papa dress up as a and it's from 2 backslashes. That's the name of the person.
Okay.
Mama, would you let Papa dress up as a Disney character? Love the stream. I am a longtime viewer, and this is the first time in the stream. I really appreciate that.
So,
can I be Goofy? I'll be You could be fucking Goofy then.
listen, are we talking in like relation to this video for intimate activities? I don't know if a Disney costume would really do that for me, but like I was saying earlier, we're gonna do Halloween costumes, I think, throughout October.
Halloweener.
So maybe we'll do a Disney day one day.
Okay, that could be fun.
That's what I would actually like that from chat, to have some suggestions of what some themes should be. So,
Oh, for like October.
Yeah, for October, not for our
Imagine
intimacy.
me just like standing over you with like a big one of the heads and it's just rocking off my body. That's just, like,
Oh
a
my
big Goofy
goodness.
ears. And I'll be like, you like fucking Goofy? That's so funny. Thank you so much again for the donation. Thank you so much for the first donation I think that you've ever given to anybody. I really appreciate that. Well, we're gonna vlog, not our sex, but we're gonna vlog our vacation. So don't worry about that. Absolutely, I appreciate that.
1. Here we go.
Let's see what we
and
got here.
Turn around.
What? Wait, bro. Okay, I'm mind blown. Okay, they said lose weight or exercise more. I'm a little mind blown because the girl, with the skirt, she's a little chunky, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, she wants him to exercise, and I feel like she's thicker than him.
I'm just curious about what she has to say. I wonder
Yeah.
if she does like go to the gym and stuff.
The 2 in the back, though, I feel like they're like probably gonna say something similar to us.
Yeah,
Like,
I
know,
like them.
I like the 2 in the back. Like they are like a normal couple. The rest of these ones are like like they just started dating or something.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, the only guy though.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're fat or whatsoever. Just basically, we should move around more.
It's funny that you're saying that because I've been begging you to go to the gym with me.
So you don't like working out?
I don't find joy.
But you want me to work out.
Who does?
Okay, cool.
No, not work out, but like, move more, move around more.
I interpret it as the both of them would move around more.
Most of the time, she only go to the gym if I say yes. Sure, we'll go to the gym.
Yeah, because I want to go to the gym with you. Going to the gym is as a woman, it's very nerve-wracking.
That's true.
Because like you
It's nerve-wracking as a man too.
just feel like a lot of men are like staring at you.
Yeah.
So going with
I
a partner
agree.
just makes me feel like 100 times better. That's why I want you to go with me so bad.
And you've asked him to go with you?
I asked him many times.
Oh,
Like
how come you haven't gone?
every week.
Well, she also asked me in 4 in the morning.
Oh, there you go. I'm not going at 4 in the morning. There you go. That's your problem.
Calling me so many times, I want to get back to the gym, but he never goes.
Devin, how does that make you feel?
I mean, not good. It makes me feel a bit lazy, because I've been promising, to get bigger and get bigger muscles and stuff for months now. And I did start going for a few months and then I just got lazy again.
Shady, you say yes. Anthony, you say no.
I feel like we've been dating for a year now, so we've kind of like gotten that relationship way, and now we're more comfortable with each other.
Okay.
And you complained about gaining a little bit of weight.
Cool. I just have a little bit of a dad gut, but
My partner is the most confident person
I skipped through that one. There was more to be said that they just edited out.
It's probably boring though.
My partner is the most confident person I've ever dated. I mean, I don't understand that question. It's a stupid
I want to
question.
say yes. I don't like
It's a
this
stupid
question
question.
either.
Well, this is the worst question. It's not. There's nothing beneficial. Like we both have issues with our confidence, or some in different ways. So, like what's the like? This isn't like a yes or no question. So like you are. I mean, everybody's like this question is stupid.
Yeah, like when I think of this, like this is a dumb question, but for me to like answer it intelligently, like yeah, I do think that you're the most confident person because like you have confidence in like who you are. Before I started dating you established like your own like morals and desires for life.
Okay.
Which I think makes a confident person. Like you're not questioning things. And like I think like confidence wise, I feel like the word confidence just is about body image when it's X.
That's what I interpreted.
You know, and I think that you, as you say all the time, you're very confident in yourself within the dating realm. So
Yeah, sure, I could pull.
Yeah.
So for
such a jerk.
Well, for you, like it's like I've dated girls. Well, you're the hottest girl I've ever been with. I've dated girls that were dumb and they weren't self-aware, so they thought they were confident because they're so stupid. So like
that's true. You got that other side of that.
Yeah. So like that's the problem. Is like I know I'm fat, but I'm a fuck. I used to be a fuck boy. I'm reformed. And one of the biggest things that you do is you would talk to dogs. Sorry. I go into werewolf mode, and the hornier I was, the more attractive they looked. And so, like, but because of that, when you're a girl that is not necessarily super attractive on Tinder, guys that are more attractive than you are constantly going to hit on you and hit you up to try to sleep with you, and it's going to make you feel like you're more attractive than you are, and then you get an undeserved sense of self-confidence. You are like probably one of the girls. You never slept around with guys.
No, you were my first attempt to start sleeping around.
Yeah.
And it failed.
Yeah, well, we slept around and then we got married.
Yeah. No, nobody ever wanted to hook up with me, and it's because I'm unapproachable. But I think it's because of like I'm confident in like a different way.
You have friends and other associates that are objectively less attractive than you, but people would like, but they have more sex because like you can be less approachable. But not in a bad way. Like you're a very strong. Like someone's not.
You know that you can't just hook up.
You're not very easy.
No.
Right. So like you're a very strong, bold woman, and you have boundaries and you have expectations, and so guys get turned off by that if they're just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Whereas like some other people are just like sure, and they think that like they're attractive. So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
So, but this question is stupid.
I've ever dated. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and turn around. Okay, interesting. 3 of the gentlemen say yes, 3 of the ladies say no. Alondra, let's start with you.
I'm surprised the girl said yes to like the Rick Astley guy.
I said no because I think he's like perfect in my eyes, but he always has something negative to say about himself. You know, just from looking at him, he has a lot of good qualities, a lot of good features on him.
Just looks sad,
and he doesn't think he's that attractive. And I'm like, have you seen yourself in the mirror? Like, you are very attractive.
Anything you want to say to that?
Okay, so I've only ever dated one other person before her. It was an online, long distance. We're pretty much the same, I guess. Very anxious and like low self-esteem and whatever.
This guy does seem anxious.
Like seeing her do the things she does, like it inspires me because I want to be more like her. So no,
he's a sweet guy.
I was gonna say he's a pussy.
I think he's a sweet guy.
That's fair. I think I'm just a little too annoying sometimes. Because I'm just like, wow, like it's interesting the way that you perceive that. Because I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, bro, you need to like toughen up and get a little more confident. Like you're embarrassing yourself, and you're like, no, he's just being honest and genuine. He's a sweet guy.
But see, here's the thing, though. I think that the only way I feel about that is because he has pretty privilege.
Because he has nice
because
hair.
he has the hair.
Yep, he is
he
a very
like he's a
attractive
little
man.
like romantic looking, you know, and then he's
Yeah.
sensitive. But if like the fucking white kid next to him was saying that, I'd be like, all right, pussy. You know?
That's so funny. That's so funny. It's funny that we are aware of our wrongdoings sometimes. That's funny though. Okay.
I just want to be more like her in that regard. You know, she's just amazing. So
that's nice.
Jenny, Devin is the most confident person you have ever been with. But Devin, Jenny is not the most confident you've ever been with. No, big no. Okay, like where is she at 1 to 10?
I would say, honestly, I would say you're at like a 5 or a 6, and I think we could probably move that on up.
Where do you feel you are?
I just don't understand. That guy's the one shaming someone for their confidence.
Listen, he knows Shane asked her to eat his ass, and she said no. That
true.
takes some confidence.
That is confident. Actually, you're right. Sorry, Rick.
All right, what's your 1 to 10?
A 3.
3.
I think for me it's like my upbringing, where I'm from. I grew up in Asia.
Yeah, it's Asian.
Did she
there you go.
just develop an accent? I haven't heard it this whole video. Am I dumb?
I don't know, but I know what you mean. I wasn't even thinking about it, but maybe.
Thank you.
Takahashi, I get it, all right? Been there, my friends. Yeah, but he's the most confident you've ever been with.
Yeah, I like it though.
How many guys have you been with?
He's my 4th boyfriend.
4th, okay. And what's he at 1 to 10?
That's not too bad, I don't think. Fourth. Doesn't necessarily mean they had sex or anything, you know? Sorry, what? You just seem embarrassed about it, so.
I would say he's 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hey,
I'll take that.
Now he's a 10. Now he's at 10. He feels even more confident. God bless. That's one thing though, because I am a very confident man, like you said before. But part of that, and that's something that because I've never thought about this question before, right? So sometimes but one of the reasons I'm so confident, I talk about this all the time, especially on like especially when I do like manosphere content, is that like you make me feel more confident. Like you're a good woman, and you know how to make me feel like a man. I talk about this all the time. One of the things that a good woman probably needs to do is stroke a man's ego, and like you do that. You know, you sit there and you fucking gas me up. That makes me feel good. Do I gas you up enough?
I'm not.
The pause makes me anxious.
No, because so this is how I want to answer this question.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if you've been gassing me up, if I've been taking anything in.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, especially like the last 2 weeks, I've just been, I've been like going through a lot of stuff mentally and literally not only focused on the shit that's driving me nuts.
True. Okay.
So like right now I'm trying to think of like, okay, when was the last time you gassed me up or whatever? And I can't think of that, but I think that's because I'm only thinking of like all the stuff I've been dealing
you've been
with.
under a lot of work stress.
But I think I have said it to you that I don't think that you gas me up as much as you used to.
Okay, I'll try to do better. But I feel like I have been gassing. I'm going to be more aware of it. I'm going to make you more aware of it. When I
think then, you know what it is, though? I think it's probably just like the way I want to be gassed up.
Okay,
is
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Well, how do you want me to gas you up?
I don't know right now.
Okay. All right, we'll think about that. We'll talk about it more. All right, I didn't realize I wasn't doing a good job in that.
No,
area.
that's what I'm saying.
Not
Like,
in a
I
bad
don't
way.
think that it's
wasn't saying in a bad
anything
way.
that like you're doing or not doing, but maybe I could just ask for something different.
Sure.
Or like
Okay.
additional.
Gotcha.
But also like I'm like in such like a shitty.
Yeah. I think it's probably a mixture between like you have been very occupied in your brain, and then also maybe I could do better at gassing you up the way that makes you
Yeah,
feel
like
better.
I feel like a lot of your love for me has been focused on taking care of me mentally.
Yeah.
Whereas like
yeah.
for me, gassing up is more about like I
maybe
guess like
that-
body based
maybe
and
that's-
stuff.
Okay, I don't do enough of that. I smack your titties and your ass and stuff. Maybe that's just not the when I smack your ass, I do it to gas you up a little bit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not not aggressive enough, but it's not expressive enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when I walk up and every time I smack your ass and I'm smacking your titties and shit, like that's me gassing you up. I'm like, look at this fat ass, and I'll smack it. I'll fucking grab it underneath it. And I'll fucking play with it and stuff. But that's not okay. I get what you're saying.
But I also think that like, and aside from the stuff I already stated, like the way I'm feeling about myself
Yeah.
like impacts that too,
Sure.
which isn't even included in like the stuff that's been on my mind lately.
True, because the past couple weeks we probably haven't been gassing you up as much, but it's because we've been talking a lot about like stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'll just smack your ass harder. I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta start singing to you more.
Yeah,
I need to start
like
dancing
more
with you
like
more.
yeah.
I used to dance and sing to my wife all the time, and I would all right. I'm keeping it in a note. Listen, I got you Chili's yesterday.
You did. That was
And listen,
super
I know it sounds
romantic.
so stupid.
I loved that.
My wife's been talking about Chili's. I'm very I'm very weird with food. Sometimes I get very patterned, and like I'm like I want this, blah 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 blah. And then I was like I want to do something nice and romantic for my wife, so I took her to Chili's. She was talking about it, that she likes it. So I got you. I'm gonna try to do better. Okay, let's continue.
All right, let's go on to let's move on to the next question, everybody. My family approves of my partner. Make your
1,000%.
100. I was gonna say 100. Yeah, my family likes you a lot.
My family loves you. Yeah, absolutely. Like you're they like you more than any other person ever. So,
I'm better than any other person.
You're the best woman ever. Absolutely. I mean, you're career driven. You actually like you're.
I have boundaries with you.
Absolutely.
Which is like very different than like your last two major relationships.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a difference with the most important person being your mother.
What do you mean the boundaries though? I think I'm an enabler.
Can I was gonna say how much can I? I'm not gonna talk too much. I think what I'm gonna say is okay.
Yeah. If it's not,
your partners have walked all over you.
Yeah, because I let them.
Yes, and like your mother doesn't. Your mother lets you live your life.
Can I say it my way?
Yeah.
Because it's something that's about me, so I know I'm gonna probably take it more personally.
Yeah.
So my mother lets me just like live and like figure things out myself, and she's not very aggressive and she's not very assertive about how she does or doesn't like, and she wasn't about my past few exes, even though she didn't like them. And I am somebody who I like my love language, and I could be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah,
that I have problems. I have anger issues. Never hit anybody, but I know that I am not like the easiest person to be with. But my love language outside of that is to be very, very, very caretaking. So for the past few relationships, there's been situations where there was a slight hardship with the other person, and I was like, you know what, just quit your job for a little bit, and then I'll take care of you. And they happened, and then they took advantage of me. And I think part of that is my fault. It's because I didn't set proper boundaries. There are breaking points that we hit that I should have like, this needs to stop, and I didn't. And so like that's part of my problem as well. And so for you, like it really hasn't happened. I take care of you.
Yeah, but for me, you're like, oh, do this, let me do that, and I'm kind of like no, like
yeah,
because for me, I'm so independent, it's toxic for me. So it's like we've created a nice middle.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that's the thing.
But I think that's I think I could be confident enough to say that I think that your mom likes me.
She likes
and
you a
I
lot.
think that's one of the reasons why she does like me is because of my independence.
Yeah, because then you have a job and like you don't, and there might be a time that you're able to quit. But like we're married now, and it wouldn't be until like, let's say that this really took off, and if it doesn't, it's fine. It's still fun.
And it would be like based on something. Like I do,
Well, we
like
take care of
I've
our
been,
kids.
like I've talked to my boss about this. That like what I want in life is to be primarily a mother and take care of my children. And I don't think that I could ever like 100% not work. Like I do picture like in the future that maybe I would do some consulting or be a DSP.
Yeah.
But I would like to not work if I have that opportunity, but it's not going to be because like I'm some lazy stupid bitch, you know?
Yeah, like you would stay home and you would take care of the kids and you would cook and clean, and I would still help you with those things, of course. And then we would do this. This has been a lot of fun at the very least. A lot of fun that when we do this. Yeah, but no, I think that's one of the things. You have boundaries, and like you don't let yourself be put in a situation where like respect would be lost. I know it sounds weird, but you know it's hard. Like I would be with another girl, and then like something would happen, and then I was like, okay, quit your job, I'll take care of you, I'll go to balls to the wall, I can work 60 hours a week, I'll help you out. And then it's not reciprocated. They get lazy, they don't care anymore, take advantage of me. And again, part of that's my fault. For you, it's like you don't let that happen.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things, is that I think the big part of that is because like you, and I said this last time, I think, is that in our relationship, I'm not afraid that you're going to leave me, but I'm afraid I don't know how to express this. I'm afraid of getting to the point where you would want to leave me. And so I try to always be better. And of course, there's lazy times, but that's one of the things that I do. Like that, and I think you probably do it too. Like I don't want you to fall out of love with me.
Yeah.
So like we're always trying. Like okay, I want to blah 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 blah. And I think that's where the part of it comes from. You don't want to be just some fat piece of shit that doesn't do any work and just plays video games 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then now that they now they can't find anybody because they're not valuable.
Interestingly, I think from my extended family's point of view, I do think that they like you. I do think that I've become a bit disconnected from my extended family, which also makes things different just in life, nothing like major.
Yeah.
But I think that my family, my mom's family, I think that they like you because of like how much of a man you are. Like you ooze masculinity and physically just are like a big man.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
sure.
think that brings some type of automatic acceptance from those people.
And there's nothing
and they
wrong
can't they can't like fuck with you. My family are very antagonistic.
Did they fuck with your last?
You know what's funny though? I
Yeah.
think about this all the time. I don't know if like I was just really protective of my ex.
Okay.
Because I was self-conscious of him.
Okay.
Or if like he was like as much as like a
I don't think that like
you know.
like I am a man. What it means to be a man like means a lot to me. Like I believe in like the mythology of man. I don't think that every guy has to think that way. I don't think that you're less of a person if you don't. That's just like kind of me. But like yeah, you have a more conservative family. And so they tend to be ball busters because my family's conservative. They're ball busters, but they don't really bust my balls. Like pretty mutual. But your grandmother likes me a lot.
Oh, my grandmother loves you, and I think it's because you bust her chops.
Yeah.
And I think that my mom adores you. She likes how much you take care of me and that you are like your morals and that you're respectful and stuff like that. And I think my brother feels the same way, and I think that my brother especially likes you because of how much I like you.
Yeah.
And then all my friends think you're hot.
Well, hey, listen. I gotta talk to your brother because I think I want to go to that sushi place with him. But you talk to him because I'm lazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, I have an idea for that, so we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Let's just continue. Oh, I was gonna say my mom loves you. Like she literally said, she says I love you. She calls you her daughter.
Oh yeah.
Like my mom loves you. Like she loves you a lot. She expresses her emotions the same way I express mine.
We were on the phone. Not me and your mom, but we were on the phone with my mom the other day. And you said I love you to my mom when we were hanging up.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, and she like sounded like pleasantly surprised and was like,
Yeah,
love you too. And it was so cute.
Yeah. My Aunt Kathy likes you a lot though.
I love Aunt Kathy.
My Aunt Kathy's a very interesting woman. That's my Uncle Ed's wife. You know, he passed away. You know, I always talk about how he was like a very like profound father figure for me. And like she's very like specific, and like my Aunt Kathy like is an incredible woman. I don't want this to come off rude. I don't think that she used to like me, but she loved me. She liked me and loved me, and then I hit a certain age where I became kind of a shitty person. I started dropping out of school, and I stopped fucking around. I think that she started to not like me. She didn't let her son play video games to not end up like me, and I understand that. I don't even hold it against her. But she actively likes you. She expressed it in a way where she never would have expressed it before. Where like it's just so funny. So like yeah, my family likes you a lot. Well, my cousins like you too. You know what I mean? And you like them. So yeah, we're our family. We're like 100% of our family.
Yeah.
And we don't have dads, so it makes it easier.
It does.
I feel like if we had dads, maybe that would make it.
If I actually had a dad, I would be a completely different person.
Probably. Yeah, same here. So.
Decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
They keep zooming in on her fucking ass. But what was the question? Oh.
Yeah, I came from a very, very cultural family. My parents were definitely expecting me to date my own race in a way. So
makes sense.
Besides that, a lot of cultural difference as well that my family did not go well with.
And is that still going on? They still don't?
Still going on. Still working on it at the moment for me.
How does that make you feel?
That's tough because they're married. You know?
That's true. And like there is a lot of like there's like racism is much more normal than people like think, and I'm not saying it's like a good thing, but some very conservative families. It doesn't matter what race you are, tend to be very racist, and they tend to be very racist to black people. Like it's actually pretty rough. So that's unfortunate.
It's been probably the hardest thing that we ever had to go through.
For sure.
Just because I want so bad to be accepted.
Yeah.
And one day hopefully have a relationship with your family.
Yeah.
And then it also like just brings a lot of insecurities in myself. Like I'm not like good enough.
And to a point, it kind of started to make me question if I'm accepted too, in a way, because of the relationship as well. So it's been tough for that.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful I don't have a family like that, or especially my mother. My mother's never been like that. My mother, I'm racist, but my mother's not racist at all.
Well, no, that's like, so I don't think I could be in a relationship where there was no relationship with my person's immediate family. Extended family, there's always some bullshit going on, but like mom and siblings or parents and siblings. Yeah. I like your extended family.
But we have very similar, like I have 2 cousins. They're male cousins. They're older than me. They look similar to me. They're both dating. So they're both dating social workers, I think.
Married.
They're both married social workers. Like it's bizarre. And we went to the Eagle Scout thing for one of their kids because he eagled, which congratulations, I'm an eagle too. They're eagles as well. All 3, my wife, their wives showed up in a dress with a floral print on it. It was just like almost like the same. It was like the same style.
Yeah, we all have similar jobs. We're all brunettes.
Yup.
We all have the same firecracker personality.
Thick brunette features. Yeah, absolutely. Like 100%.
It's funny. But yeah, like if I couldn't have a relationship with because there's been a lot of people that I've been involved with where like we didn't get to the relationship point, but I didn't like their mom, so I knew it would never happen.
Hey, you gotta like the mom, right? Especially for the men you date, because you date mama's boys, I think.
I'm talking about this girl though, the one that I used to work with. You know?
Okay, go ahead.
And like me and her mom, like we just never.
That's probably one of the reasons
talked or anything, and so like what?
Maybe that's why it didn't work out with you guys.
I think that's one of the reasons why, like I guess I never really pushed forward.
Yeah, that makes
I feel like
sense.
you have to have the relationship with the mom.
Yeah, I like the immediate family makes perfect sense. Yeah, interesting. I think that's like one of the first times you ever told people that you're a little gay.
I don't think so. Maybe on this channel.
I didn't even really think about it when it came to you dating another girl. We never really talked about it.
No, because I didn't like date her.
Right, because of her mom. Would you have dated her mom?
No.
There you go. You have to be able to date the person's mom if you want to date them.
You're so ridiculous.
That's the rule, guys. Okay.
Mountain we ever gotta climb.
And you say no as well. What's the story?
Well, I say no because my mom, she's like very old traditional, like Mexican mom, and she expects a lot from my partner, regardless of who they are. She really expects a lot. Like she needs them to kind of work their entire life.
The thing is, like, and we were talking about it before, and he's a really nice guy. I hold nothing against him, but like he doesn't ooze masculinity. And I think that probably for her mother, like she probably wants a guy that oozes masculinity.
I'm dumb as hell because I'm sitting here. I thought that she was some type of like Asian brown.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what area it is. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I understand. Like, yeah, I thought that she was from like Asia, somewhere in Asia as well. But I guess she's Mexican. But I think
I'm like super dumb this video when it comes to identifying these people.
Listen, here's one of the things. I'm dumb. I'm dumb in general when it comes to race sometimes, and like I'm okay with it. I'm never disrespectful. Sometimes I'm just an idiot. Like it is. But I think that's what he looks so sad. I think that's what it is, and like no disrespect to him, he's probably takes care of her perfectly fine. But there is something about like being more like masculine, that can be very helpful because like people will respond to you. We talk about the halo effect and how attractive women have an easier time in life. Masculine men have an easier time in life too. Like as
100%.
As a physically like I've never really like as a physically like a masculine man, like you're going to have an easier time in life. People are going to respect you more baseline. It's one of the issues with being a woman because like they weren't necessarily see that. Like that's why I think sometimes it's easier for men to be managers in the sense that like you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Like my existence, I'm 6'4", fat bearded guy. I can sometimes have like a little bit of a rigid personality, and like, you know, so you may not want to necessarily push my boundaries as much because, like, you know, you don't want to piss me off or annoy me. But then if you have like a woman who's maybe like a shorter, petite woman who dresses very nice and she grooms herself, and because that's another thing, you know, I don't. But you know, then all of a sudden, people, especially, and maybe women do this too, but I've mostly worked with men and managed men. Men will constantly push your boundaries. They're constantly looking to like dig at you, and you have to push back, you know. And so I think that that's one of the issues. And there's nothing wrong with female managers. My mom literally was like a manager for White Castle. She was one of like the top people in New York because she was my mom's masculine. My mom knows how to push back. But I feel like that's one of those aspects too. So sorry. Do you want me to? Anything else to say?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know if I cut you off. Sorry.
No, you didn't. I was just disassociating.
Oh, getting bored?
No, I was like, damn, this is a 14-minute video. How long have we been talking?
Oh, it's an 18-minute video. You want to know how long we've been going for? We've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes.
Damn.
Work away, the only thing they think about is like working and not anything outside of that, and the man is supposed to take care of everything.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't told him this, but my mom thinks that he has a lot of free time and she hates that. I mean, she likes him as a person because he's a really good person, but she just feels like he should be more like man.
How do you all feel about those, you know, traditional gender norms, like what we're talking about right here?
I think definitely for me.
Just to be clear, I think traditional gender norms are perfectly fine. I think that the issue is when that there's no exploration outside of that or no acceptability outside of that. Like if somebody wants to be a stay-at-home mom and another guy wants to go out and work, I think that's perfectly fine. But when you're not allowed to have flexibility or breathing room, that's where the toxicity starts.
Yeah, I don't think that it could be like, I think that if the score is 100, like it doesn't like it just has to even out the way it works for the two of you.
Yeah.
You have to get to 100, and it can't be like even 75-25.
What do you mean by that number?
Like, I think that within your relationship, the tasks that are assigned to each of you need to have like the same amount of weight to them.
Okay, I think what I would interpret that as like that you need to make sure that you're both happy and comfortable with the amount of work that you're putting into the relationship.
Yeah, and like contributing like the same amount. So like so like if your job as the man, or even one of our jobs is to go out and work the regular 9 to 5, and the other one's job is to
take care of the kids,
take care of the house. Like I would expect you to make sure more than a bedroom is cleaned during the day and stuff like that.
If you're the one home.
Yeah. And like but like I think
clean.
And like so like task wise, but also like I don't know. I don't think I'm explaining myself well.
No, I think you're explaining yourself well. You're saying that there needs to be an even split that both people are comfortable with. One person might be more of a giver, and that's okay as long as their boundaries are respected. But I also think that like when you go super traditional, like I think, you know, being super traditional, there's still things that maybe that a guy should or that another person that's working maybe should take care of around the house. I think it's about respect and trust. Like if you were, let's say I was the only one working and you were staying home, and it was your job was like the house and my job was like the work. If I came home and you expressed to me, I'm having a fucking terrible day.
Yeah.
I couldn't get this, and this done. Then I should go like, okay, I understand because I trust you and I respect you and I know you respect me. Let me help you out. Let me do a little bit for you. Take some of that workload.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to say too, but I was just having trouble is that I think like the emotional weight of things also has to even out. And as long as that's all balanced, or you're at least what?
No, because you do, I think you physically do more for me. But emotionally, like I'm always here for you emotionally.
Yeah.
But like I just don't have as many emotions. But when I do, you totally take care of me.
Of course.
World.
But yeah.
You okay? We're almost done with the segment. Don't worry.
It's okay. I think I'm warm. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You know what?
It's a long segment.
You need to drink more water.
Where I'm increasing my stamina.
And Anthony, we're very not based on that.
We're foreplaying here.
For the longest time, I was working 2 jobs, and I was bringing in the income and taking care of rent, while he was, you know, not working as much and waiting for a promotion, so he can get to that step. But I do believe, like,
I don't like the way
I
she
feel like
said
she's
that.
being shitty.
Right? Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. That, like, I thought that he was saying the way that her inflection made me think that she was sorry for snapping. I thought that she was just like making. He was just sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
It sounds like this guy might even be like a like he was like, oh, I was like a fucking, what is it called, like an intern or something, or like or an apprentice for like HVAC or something, waiting for a promotion. It sounds like that he had like a career step, and she's very negative about it. Okay?
I dropped the thing that I've been playing with because I can't just sit still here. I don't know if you guys have noticed that during all streams.
Sorry, did you have anything? No, right.
I'm always playing with something.
I got something. Anyway, what were you saying? Or were we good?
Just press play.
Sorry, I know you're burning out.
A relationship is whatever you can give. It's not all 100%. It's not, just 50-50. It's if I come home one day and I worked really hard and I'm too tired to do the dishes, he's going to come in and do the dishes.
There's a political issue
It's
that
fine,
my
but
partner...
the stuff that she says it with stank.
There's something going on in their relationship, and they do not communicate particularly well. There is a political issue that my partner and I will never agree on. I don't think so.
No, we have like the same. A lot of times, what happens with us is like we might have the same belief with different reasoning behind it.
Sure, yeah.
Or if we disagree, like at the end of the day, if it was a yes or no question, we would both be on the same page with the yes or no.
Yeah, we would also understand each other's thoughts, feelings, and perspectives. But we're pretty much the same on like a political spectrum. But like you said, we just have different reasons for different things.
Yeah.
You're very trans affirming because you think trans people deserve rights. I just want to fuck them, so they need.
You're so
They
stupid.
need to be affirmed so that they can exist. So I can.
You're affirmed by your dick.
I'm just joking around. Although I will maintain the theory that men do legislate based on their wieners. All the homophobia, they're gay, and they don't want people to know it, so they have to legislate it away. They need that law to govern them because they have no self-control.
I'd never do this.
And then they get caught doing it, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a weird take, but I think it sounded true. Men are weird. It's like if men were the ones having babies, abortion would be easy as fuck. They'd want it every McDonald's.
I was gonna say abortion pills would be over the counter.
Yeah, true. I believe that.
Partner and I will never agree on. Turn around. Okay.
Yeah, so I want to call. I'm actually surprised that the Rick Astley and his girlfriend, that she doesn't say yes. I thought that she had. No, she wasn't the one with the traditional household. That two with the traditional household, that makes sense. It's probably going to be rooted in that, right?
Anthony, what's going on?
Well,
let's see
whenever it kind of comes to politics, I feel like we're kind of a different mindset because of how we were like raised.
Different mindset.
Yeah, different mindset. She's very anti-government. I'm not anti-government. I'm kind of like, I wish the government worked more for us.
Yeah, I didn't know that we disagreed on that, so I'm over here. I don't want to live in California. I don't want to live in the United States. I don't like the government and what we have going on right now. The diversity is great, but it's just causing more and more problems. My dream is to
I really fucking hate her.
Yeah, I do too. She just reminds me.
She's so goddamn annoying.
What does she mean? The diversity is great.
Don't want to live in California. I don't want to live in the United States. I don't like the government and what we have going on right now. The diversity is great, but it's just causing more and more problems.
What do you think she means by that? It almost comes off as racist.
Well, I think that the United States is more. I don't fucking know.
I wonder what she means by that.
Maybe political diversity.
Maybe, yeah. Well, let's not get. She is just annoying, and she seems like an annoying liberal that's going to leave the United States and realize that like this is probably one of the better countries. I mean, maybe Canada would be better or something.
My dream is to like run away, live in a forest, survive off of my own abilities, like be self-efficient. I don't want to live in the United States.
She's a fucking leave her. I don't know. Is that a weirdo? Okay, whatever.
And if it was up to me, I wouldn't.
But you thought you were on the same page about that?
I thought we agreed that we would move.
I thought we'd agreed one day we're gonna move to the forest.
She's like the person that screams ACAB, but her dad's a cop, and she's like spending all his money.
Yeah, true. Holy fuck, that's funny.
Way and the government.
It would be nice, but I don't.
Do you want to move to a forest? And
I like my air conditioning.
True.
I like my video games.
Alondra.
I would prefer the air conditioning over the video games, to be honest with you.
I just hope that they broke up shortly after this.
You say yes.
Well, I was stuck in between yes and no because I don't feel like it's an actual issue, but I'm not completely against abortion. I just don't think, I guess it's fair to the life inside of you. I know a lot of people say it's not life. To me, in my conscience, it's life. Even if you have a 30% chance, or even if I have a 30% chance of dying, like I want my baby to live.
When we brought that up, I was like,
So, I don't know. I mean, we're both pro-life, but why are you pro-life? We're pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice.
Idiot. We're pro-choice. Why are you pro-choice?
Why am I pro-choice? Because I don't think that it's always appropriate to bring a child into the world.
Yeah.
I think that a child, in a lot of situations, it would be a disservice to bring that child into the world. And I think that it's giving your baby up for adoption is unrealistic.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, I think that the women that are able to do that experience a heartache that nobody else could ever imagine.
Yeah.
And I think that it's an incredibly strong thing to do. I know that I would never be able to do that. And I also don't think that there's supports in place to care for either the babies that come into the world in those shitty situations, or even the babies that are given up for adoption. Like, the adoption system in this country is just it just really needs to not be so shitty. They've gotten rid of the laws. From my understanding, the last time I really looked into this, they got rid of all the laws that didn't allow gay people to adopt children, which I always say this fact or whatever, gay men are most likely to foster and adopt the older black boys in the system, which are considered
desirable.
the least desirable children to take care of.
I want to be very clear. They're not less desirable, but the system
they're considered by all of these older white people with money. They just people, and you know what? I'm not the older black boy part, but if we were going to adopt, I would want to adopt a new baby too.
Yeah,
because I want to raise my own child.
Right.
Adopting older children is harder because they come with their own trauma already and their own experiences that teaching them and caring for them you already have so many obstacles. It's very difficult. So even if you desire a child, desiring a child that is more difficult, that's hard. But there's still other systems in place, a lot of adoption things are through churches, through Catholic and Christian organizations that still create even having to be legally married and stuff like that. There's just all this stuff.
Which I guess makes sense because it's higher chance you'll stay together, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And then there's just there's so many things. And I think that education in schools is a problem when it comes to safe sex. I think that especially boys and girls need to be educated equally and more, but I do think that we need to put more effort into educating boys about using condoms, because I think that we know that girls won't stand up to boys.
Okay.
So if we teach boys to be more sensitive and to, in my opinion, bluntly, get over themselves and just actually use a condom, I think it would be better too.
True.
So there's a lot of reasons why I'm pro-choice, and people are not getting abortions for fun.
No, nobody's getting fun. I know it's more personal to me. I just don't think there's no personhood assigned to that thing inside of you for quite a while.
I don't think that that's fair, though.
It's not. It's a nothing.
I don't think that that's fair, because the moment we see that positive pregnancy test, our worlds are going to...
Sure, but I understand that we are going to be really excited for that future child. We're going to go, I cannot wait for this to become a child and be outside and us to raise it. But it is effectively a misplaced cum shot. I don't mean to be rude about it, but unless there's proof that a soul is ejaculated into a woman, it is, and that's just the unfortunate reality. I know it sounds harsh, but there is no pro-life and there is no pro-choice. There is you're pro-choice or you are just pro-birth. The conservatives tend to be pro-life. There is the number one killer of children 1 to 19 is guns. They don't care about guns. They don't care about healthcare, providing healthcare to people so that they will be able to not die from very basic things like diabetes or cancer. There is no conversation from conservatives about wealth redistribution to get like horrible amounts of money from the top, like 1%, into the hands of people to help them live better. There's no such thing as pro-life. It's pro-birth. They don't care about you can cry about it all you want. No, I want to make adoption agencies better. You don't care. You don't vote that way. Conservatives are ones that are always trying to take away education. They have no priority for education. They're anti-science. I mean, like we're at a point. They don't give a shit about fucking pollution. They don't care about literal global warming. It's always like a no.
What's in our food? I feel like that's the biggest thing, especially when it comes to children, and especially when it comes to poor children.
1000%. They don't care
I
about
could go off for days on this.
It was conservatives who cried about Michelle Obama providing healthy food to kids. It doesn't taste good, blah blah blah. It's expensive. Like you are pro-birth and then you don't care. Like that's the reality. And so like there's no such thing as pro-life. It doesn't exist. The reality is it's a feelings-based term for people. I feel better knowing that baby was birthed, and then it's la 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 when there's a homeless kid on the street. That's what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm pragmatic. I think it's unfortunate to get an abortion, but at the end of the day, you're better off. When it comes to our welfare systems, they're already very burdened. We need welfare reform in a positive capacity. Conservatives don't give a shit. They just want to cut it, even though it literally is everything that's brought us out of every fucking depression or recession. It's just that's the reality of the situation. Like it's like what choose your suffering. You know, so yeah.
I just have one question. What's pragmatic?
You're like more practical. You know, there's a lot of people who are feelings based in a way where it's like, this makes me feel a certain way, so we should legislate based on my feelings. That's conservative 101. Oh, gay people gross me out, so I don't think that they should be able to exist. That's conservative. That's Republican ideology. It's not like, okay, what's going on? Oh, I don't want to have to use a fucking paper straw. This is ridiculous. Like that's the mentality. I feel like this is stupid. This doesn't feel good to me. It's all feelings based. You know, we have an issue with like religious conservatives, and I know this sounds disrespectful, but like you know, with religious conservatives, and they'll always talk about how like, oh, trans people can't exist. It doesn't make any sense. You believe in a fucking sky guardian that watches you masturbate and makes a decision on where you go for your eternal life.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe fucking trans people are a little more logical than that. Like it doesn't make any sense. You know, so this is just the reality of the situation. So yeah,
I got pregnant and I had a 30% chance of dying. Like, would break up with me if I aborted it? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, you would break up with him if he aborted the baby?
I would. I wouldn't want to be with someone that doesn't agree with me on that stance.
I mean, I'm fine with somebody personally not wanting to get an abortion.
100%.
I wouldn't obviously want to get one with you, but there's a difference between saying personally I want to do this versus saying nobody should be able to do it.
Yeah, but again, like yes.
No, that's it. So
it's also my child. I would.
Are you okay that he's okay with it?
No, I don't like that.
Bernice.
During quarantine with the whole BLM, it was like really affecting my community the most with like police brutality and everything that was going on. I felt like it was hard for you to understand or like really understand how important it was to me to like go to these protests and really like be there for my community.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard for you to understand how much that meant to me.
What did I disagree on again on that one?
It
was 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, it was just some like it felt like you were telling me like, oh well, you know, you shouldn't be going to these protests because like they're dangerous or they're
well, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable thing, even if it's unfounded. I think most of them were safe, but I think I forget the statistic. It might have been 92% or plus of them were safe, but it was 92% of the protests were safe. It didn't take into account the size of the protest. Because the larger a protest gets, I would imagine, just on an intuitive level, that it would probably be more dangerous because there's more people there.
Yeah,
there's more problems, kind of a thing. But that makes sense. I mean, it sounds like she's on the right side, but he's like, oh well, I want you to be safe.
Yeah,
I get that. That's a man thing.
Like they weren't dangerous. The protest I was going to, like there weren't riots.
I don't think I say it was dangerous. I don't think I say it was dangerous. What did you say? I was trying to like understand her intention of going to the protest, like get your head straight before you act on something.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go act on something without getting your head straight in a way.
What do you mean by that?
By understanding your intention, why are you going? What am I gaining out of this?
I'm curious what that means.
I am so, yeah.
Because like there were some people who I think even with the cause of BLM, I think that there's some people that are more on like hateful.
Yeah, we had talked about a segment earlier. There are some people who are virtue bullying, and I think it's more the white people that go to these protests that virtue bully than anybody else. But I wonder if he meant that, or if he just doesn't think that BLM was reasonable. Because I kind of get that more of that feeling. We don't know. I don't think he's a terrible guy or anything, but I think that that's more where it comes from. You know what? Maybe, but we don't know. We were, you know, and I don't. This is a couple's conversation, so.
Well, yeah, and they're also a couple who's married, so I wonder if they were living together and she was expressing things to him where he was like, oh, like, what are you going to do when you go there? Are you going to be one of those people that he's seeing as, like, crazy people getting into trouble?
So maybe she was getting
Or is she going to have, like, a peaceful protest, stuff like that?
Okay, so that makes sense based on what they might, that's a reasonable interpretation. So you're saying he was like, listen, like, why do you want to go? Do you want to go there to peacefully protest, or are you going there to just start trouble? Because when people get really worked up and they're like, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, maybe that's what's happened, or maybe
That's
something
fair.
completely
fair.
different happened.
That's fair. That makes sense, though. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Questions I never even thought about before. So like it brought up like things that happened like years ago.
What I learned about Devin today was that he has been pretty open to me, honestly. Yeah, it's good to know.
Well, he's trying to open his asshole up to you. You won't take it.
Go deeper into like the topics for sure, but I kind of expected what would happen.
Being here today, it kind of just made at least me feel like I'm with the right person. Like I want to continue this, I want to stick it out, and hopefully it goes somewhere.
Me too. That wasn't that didn't inspire confidence.
Notice who wasn't in that.
Yeah, I did.
Thing.
I was gonna say something, but that last one didn't inspire confidence, and those two are gonna break up, and they should. They're not good for each other.
No.
So she reminds me of the girl from Shameless.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Debbie got out of control. They ruined her character.
That's
she
what
was
I
like the
heard,
best, and they really ruined her character.
She's the best what?
What?
She's the best what?
Character?
Oh, and they ruined
and then
her
they
character.
really ruined it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's what it sounded like. I didn't watch the whole show, but that's what it sounded like. So, rip.
I liked that video.
That was
it was fun. We talked a lot. I think it was I think it was a little long.
It was very productive.
But I liked it.
I know
we
you
had
hit your-
conversations all over the place. I like that it got a little bit more serious towards the end.
Yeah.
Because that's what I rather engage with.
With,
you
like, the
know,
political
than
discussion,
talking about things that are inappropriate
Would you
for our
put it in your-
followers to know about us.
Would
you know,
put it in your bungle hole?
That's the question. So, I'm assuming you're burnt out and you don't have any other
what else is left?
segments in for you. But that was pretty good. Sorry. Let's rip that out of here. So we got that one done. We had the wait. Jesus Christ. So we have the pen pals thing.
I think that would be a
different day. Okay.
Yeah.
This is just like a little short video. It's really not a big deal. I just wanted to show it to you. It's not really here. It's just a woman talking about all the chores that she has to do. And then she later shows her husband just like sitting on his phone. I don't know. Everybody's like, leave him. So I think it's.
There's not enough context.
Yeah, to have this conversation. This is how
hard it is to date somebody who's dead.
Oh, this one might be. Some of these things might be good for next time. Oh, wait, can we do this? Oh, there's a couple of things. Wait. So
I'm actually like good.
This video is. Do you remember the movie The Blind Side?
Yeah.
Do you know about what's going on with them?
Yeah.
They're suing. I kind of want to talk about this because I thought it was interesting. The movie The Blind Side. I remember watching it with Sandra Bullock.
I love Sandra Bullock.
She's attractive. I like her. You know, I like Sandra Bullock. They did a movie on it. I liked the movie a lot. Apparently, there's a lawsuit going on, for multiple reasons. You know the reasons why? Well, one is because apparently they misrepresented the guy. The guy's actually not he's very intelligent, or he's regular. I don't know. And they
The
very
movie
stupid in the
made it seem like this white family swooped in and adopted like the dumb black kid from the ghetto that didn't have a chance, and they adopted him, and he was able to flourish with them and get a career.
Yeah. So there are
when
some people,
it was not that.
some people are talking about that there's some racial undertones there, which may be true, but I try not to look at too much stuff through a lens of race. I think sometimes it can get a little toxic, but there might be some truth there. But then another part of it is apparently they never adopted him.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They only got a conservatorship over him, and he may not have made any of the money on the movie either. And so some people are like, oh, they're a little greedy with this whole situation. So I'm curious about it. Let's watch this little breakdown. It's more entertaining than reading a stupid article, right?
A dumb article.
Michael, the Blind Side movie made your story famous, and now you're suing your adoptive family and you say the movie's a lie?
He's good. Football humor. But no, that's correct.
Really? The whole movie?
I mean, kinda. I didn't like that it made me look like a dum-dum who needed to be taught how to play football. I was already playing football, and I'm not mentally impaired.
Yeah, you said that 8 years ago. What about now?
Well, now I'm a little thrown because I found out this year that that family actually never adopted me.
Michael, we all saw the movie. You were a dum-dum who needed to learn football until they adopted you. Explain.
Look, I thought they adopted me too, but it turns out they just took conservatorship over me.
Like Britney Spears if she played football.
The petition I filed in court alleges that the Tui family tricked me into signing conservatorship papers by telling me it was more or less an adoption. And because of that, they made millions off my name and likeness, but I never saw any of that money.
Those are some pretty serious allegations. Care to respond, Sean Tui, the dad Tim McGraw played in the movie?
Michael was already 18. We couldn't adopt him. And the NCAA needed proof that he was part of our family. That was the only way.
Even though Tennessee state law allows for adult adoption?
Oh, well, see, the thing about that is...
So I want to watch the whole thing because I noticed there's an audio back there. We might have to cut it out. But I didn't want to stop and pause. Well, listen, and it's all speculative. Let the courts decide, of course. And I don't know how much this guy did or didn't get, and he obviously deserves some of it since they got the likeness to his name and they obviously paid the family. My thing is, like, I wonder if this is an incident of, oh, let me take advantage of him, or if it was like, hey, maybe the family did take him in because he was having a rough time. And then the movie, like, they took him in. They're having a tough time. Maybe it was easier to get a conservatorship over him to help make decisions for him in school-wise, instead of getting the legal pay. I don't know the specifics. I just don't. I don't think that they like. Do you think that they wanted to like take advantage of this kid from the start? Because that's what the public narrative seems to get to. It kind of feels like they're like, oh, we just want to adopt a black kid that's really good at football so that we can make millions off of him. And I'm thinking, like, maybe they were just kind of like a nice family. They saw that he was struggling, so they kind of like adopted him indirectly with a conservatorship, and they should have done it better. And then they were turned into pieces of shit by not giving him like money for it. Because the movie itself, the studio, they came up with the narrative. Oh, what if he was just dumb and they had to do this? And they sensationalized it for a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.
I don't remember what the beginning of the movie was. It sounds like the whole movie itself is a lie.
It was,
and
yeah.
So if this guy was wronged, I hope that he gets
compensation
for that. But I'm honestly uninvested, and
that makes sense.
I don't really care.
That makes sense. Okay, that is fair enough. I respect what you have to say. I think it's a mixture. I think the movie started off where like he was just big silly goose and he didn't play football. He could barely read or write. I think there might have been a scene where she like taught him to write, but I could be so wrong about that. And then like they had him on the side of the road. And he's like, it was like raining, and they stopped and like, we gotta bring him home. And he's like, no, I don't want to come home. He's like, no, come home. And they showed him kindness for the first time in his life, and he's able to succeed. It was a nice story though. I liked it. I personally enjoy white savior movies, and I know that that's the hot take to say like, oh, you enjoyed the movies, like they had like war movies where it's like the righteous white guy is like it's whatever, it's the Civil War, and the white guy's like, yeah, black people are equal because of course they are, and you're like, that would be me if I was back then. I would be a Jewish guy in Germany, so I wouldn't be doing very well, but. You know what I mean? And like I know that that's wrong, and I know that we have a lot of movies that are white centric, especially like it's a very modern thing to have movies that are about slavery and black struggles through the lens of a black person. A lot of movies historically have been like black struggles through the lens of a white person.
Yeah.
But I still liked them. They made me feel good about myself. I know it might be wrong, but it worked. I watched The Blind Side, I'm like, bravo. I didn't even think about the race element, but it probably was always there. I was like, maybe I can help a disadvantaged black person one day. Is that so bad that I would feel that way? Huh? Is that so bad, Twitter? Is that so bad, TikTok? That I want to be a nice white guy? Huh? I don't know. Do they resonate with you?
I don't think so.
I fucking love the Django though. That was a good one because it was racism through a lens of a white and a black guy, and like I could resonate more with the black guy, the white guy, especially since like his character, he was like the teacher character, which I always talk to you about how it resonates with me. And then Jamie Foxx just started fucking blasting holes in people. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I feel like movies like that are usually like geared towards men.
Yeah, blasting away.
Incredible. So,
all right, good stuff.
Let's see. Oh, this was just mean. I don't think there's a segment to do out of this. You saw this video, right?
Yeah.
You know what this is.
This is me and my girlfriend.
These people are making fun of this guy because him and his girlfriend were like loving on each other in like a theme park, and they're behind him like,
yeah, they're like, oh, this embarrassing couple. Meanwhile, the guy you like won't even text you back.
Oh my god.
Am I wrong?
They're true, but this is savage. Jesus Christ.
I just hate that shit. Let people fucking be in love.
I mean, I agree, but damn. Sorry, I took me aback there.
In this video, we were minding our business, and I think it's pretty weird that someone took the time out of their day to record what me and my girlfriend were doing.
Like, if you want to make fun of PDA, be my guest. Like, just giggle about it. But, like, to record it on social media, to post it. Hey, guys, look at these cringy guys. Oh, they are so in love and kissing each other. Oh, no. You know? Where's your dad? Huh? It would be super cool if there was a Vine boom. Boom. You know, probably not there. Probably fatherless child making fun of other people in love. We're cringy as hell in public. More me than you. I'm grabbing on you all over the time. That's how I gas you up. I'm grabbing up on you. I grab your thighs all the time. I love it. I love it. You know, beautiful stuff.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it is.
Well, I agree with whatever he was about to say.
I just realized something.
What's that?
During our earlier segment where we were going to be honest, I was like, oh, if we fight, I'm going to go to the Cheesecake Factory. We didn't fight. I'm also kind of not in the mood for the Cheesecake Factory. So, but I just realized that.
Yeah. Well, I'm so sorry. But yeah, okay. Cool. What else did I have that was like immediate, something that we can immediately talk about? This was just funny. It's just a guy It's not, we don't have to watch the whole thing.
Report the police.
They're at a police rally where they're like cheering for the police. And this guy says, we deep throat the police. And it's just, there's nothing, I know you don't want to watch it. It's funny. Next time?
Next time.
Too much.
It's just stupid.
Next time we're doing it. This is
we don't
just,
have to do this.
No, it's just a guy screaming because there was a pregnant woman working at like Chick-Fil-A. Like, okay.
Well, maybe if you were in favor of supports for pregnant women and the children, because you know that this guy is pro-life screaming at him.
Oh, yeah.
Then maybe the pregnant lady wouldn't have to be working in the drive-thru.
You got to cut taxes for the fucking rich people, so maybe they'll give me some at work. They won't. But you're going to have this fucking pregnant woman working here. You know it's discrimination to not hire her because she's pregnant? Literally illegal.
Yeah, you literally can't ask somebody if they're pregnant or anything.
You can't ask them if they're married either.
Yeah.
It's legal. That's why you shouldn't wear your wedding ring, though, to the place, because then they might, like, exclude you. See it, they might be like, If they see you're pregnant, they're probably less likely to hire you as well. So, my sister and I, we tried to get pregnant. This damn government keeps telling me no. This is this is ridiculous. I can't believe it. We did it anyway. That kid came out with 3 arms. He's gonna be able to catch a goddamn football now. He ain't gonna drop it. Not like I did. My daddy used to beat the shit out of me when I would drop the football. That's why my sister and I were fucking. We trauma bonded. Our daddy was abusive. So now we're in love with each other.
You're too good.
I'm good at it, right? Now we're just fucking. That's it. We're just fucking. Terrible. I actually want to watch this now.
You guys really have a pregnant mother working out in the drive-thru?
Yeah, we only keep people out there for just a little bit.
A pregnant mother in the drive-thru where it's not designed for even people to be in? You guys have sunk to a new level.
It's not even designed for people to be in. Yet here I am buying my food out of it when there's people perfectly standing at the counter inside.
Yeah, what does he mean it's not designed for people to... What does he mean?
People out there for just a little bit.
A pregnant mother in the drive-thru where it's...
Okay, I think what he's talking about... You gone to Chick-fil-A before. I like Chick-fil-A. It's like the booth where you sit there and you take the money, and then they drive around. and they pick up their food. That's what Chick-Fil-A does in some areas.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
They get chairs in there.
Yeah, they have chairs in there. They get to sit down.
Yeah, that's better than like everywhere else.
Like,
Only that and Aldi. How do you say it without being from Long Island?
I think Aldi. I don't know, but they let you sit down, which makes perfect sense. It's such a dumb thing. Oh, you can't stand up while you have to stand up while you're at work. Why? Like you'll get more productivity out of somebody sitting down. They won't be as tired.
Yeah.
Idiot. Right? So she's sitting in the booth. First of all, like if it was like really hot out, okay, it probably isn't. If he was like, hey, it's like fucking 100 degrees out, you really gonna have her out there? That makes sense to me. But her job is to sit down and play on a computer, and it's work. But it's like her job is to sit down and like take your order, take your money, boom, you're good to go.
It's probably better than fucking trying to move around the kitchen and
she's
shit.
She's probably happier doing that. It's probably the least dangerous spot that she could work at. It's not even designed for people. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Jesus.
Not designed for even people to be in.
Well, who's supposed to go in there? A fucking dog?
You guys have sunk to a new low.
Sir, I'm really sorry.
Don't apologize to me. You would put a pregnant mother in where cars with no protection. That's just avarice.
Bro, it's as if that'd be like if you put a fucking pregnant woman in the middle of a NASCAR track. There's cars there too. I don't know how to differentiate speed. I don't understand. My daddy hit me so goddamn hard. I have no depth perception. Is it good? That's not good. That doesn't like this is the virtue signal 101. Like over sensationalizing. There's cars there. The people probably aren't gonna drive up the curb and hit her. You know, like if you're gonna hit anybody, it's the entrance of it, and like that's like 5 cars deep. She's gonna be okay. It would be a freak accident.
Especially Chick-Fil-A. You ever seen how long those lines are?
Oh my god.
There's no chance somebody's speeding in there.
Not at all. Not at all. I can't believe that Chick-fil-A slander. That means Chick-fil-A, you can't slander them. I think he's just upset that he can't get food on Sundays. Because, you know, oh, we're religious. My tummy hurts. I need some food, bitch.
It's in greed. There's no limit to that level of greed.
I understand what you're saying.
Again, it would be discrimination not to hire her.
I trust you that we take care of our employees, and that's something we probably need to think about a little bit better. Sir, I appreciate your...
Manager is good. Like I think we should normalize managers being ruder to customers personally.
100%.
But he's doing what his job is telling him to do. Like, be very nice, kind, acceptable, get things moving. I would have been like, listen, brother, she wanted to work here. Mind your own fucking business. Okay?
Comments, but
I don't think so.
We're going to continue to run our business the way that we have it run, okay?
All right, but you have to go to sleep knowing you put a pregnant mother at risk, putting her out there with those cars. Shame on you.
All right. Appreciate it.
You don't appreciate it.
This guy wants to do what we want him to do.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let's go. I would have been ready. I would have been fucking like, bro, get the fuck out of here. I will tow your truck for you. I will pick it up. I will throw it out the line. Let's go. Get your lifted truck and your small dick out of my fucking line, you know?
You're reluctant because you don't like me being here, put this in your face.
I don't like that we're slowing down all of our other guests right now at this point, so we do need to get it going to be able to serve them.
Yeah, so I didn't think that was going to have a lot to say, but I did. I wish that guy gave him a stone cold stunner. You're done. Boom, boom. So there was that segment, a little bit. This for another time, that for another time. These are just 2 instances of people getting kicked out of Disney. Like banned from Disney. What?
Banned?
Banned from Disney. You want to watch the banned from Disney videos?
We have to do one Disney thing to stream.
We do have to do. It's a contract with ourselves that we have to do 1 Disney segment per video. And so I came across this random one about somebody who was like, I think that they got permanently banned from Disney. This happened a few months ago because they got up in the middle, like the ride had stopped. So it
looks like they have a breakdown.
Yeah, but he didn't want to wait, so he got up and started walking through the water. Which, by the way, Disney.
He must have had Disney rash so bad.
Yeah, it's just a theory. I'm pretty sure, and this might just be a Florida thing, but I think like Disney water gives you rashes because first of all, my uncle lives in Florida, not in Disney. That'd be pretty cool. He lives in Florida, and they apparently the way that they water their plants, they just use like runoff water or something. It doesn't have to be filtered the same way or something. My understanding. And so he got colitis or cellulitis.
Cellulitis.
He's had it for months now. And so I think that's in the water because you get the Disney rash.
Yeah, so cellulitis and what I get is 2 different things,
right, but,
but it is something. Yeah.
I think there might be bacteria in the water. So, you know, but let's watch. So it looks like they're unloading those passengers. So they're going to be soon.
Hey, come on, dog. What the fuck are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Well, kick me out. Oh my God,
With the baby.
With the baby, bro. That baby will be a Disney rash if he drops him. It's terrible.
He's crying. Oh my God.
I think they banned him from the park at first.
Oh, they definitely.
And he deserves it. Like, here's my thing. I understand it could be irritating. And I'd be more understanding if he got off the ride sooner.
Yeah, and if he was like having like a panic attack or something.
Yeah, but like they're unloading those people over there, and now he has the problem.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes and you'll be fine. 5 more minutes. There are people in the comments saying that they were waiting 2 hours. I saw nothing in the article that even close to express that. I think people made that up magically. Like, I would too for 2 hours. Maybe if it was an hour or something, I would have gotten out. Not when they were unloading the people in front of
They
me.
get you off so fast. Disney rides are breaking down constantly.
Yeah, and they
are
them-
constantly
and they
down.
and they get it up running. They're not that constant. There is sometimes a breakdown, but you know, I have to run defense for my buddy Walt here. Okay. But they do break down, but they're fast about it because they don't want to ruin your experience. So they're not going to have you sitting there for 2 hours. That would it's just not going to happen. I just don't believe that. And especially, you're like, this is what you're going to do right off the bat, because they have protocols for like, oh, we need to get them out. I think the protocol is that somebody walks through the water and pushes the boat
Yeah, there's literally 2 workers waiting
in the water, waiting for the. Yeah, this guy is an entitled baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But this guy's so fucking stupid. Like, what does he think, that he's gonna hand them his baby and then he'll be able to crawl up?
Yeah, I don't understand. Embarrassing.
And now he ruined this for his whole entire family.
Yeah, because he's going to be banned from the park, and I don't think that they ban the rest of them, but they might. And here's my thing: why, like, all of a sudden you're going to do it when the camera's on? How long was the camera going? Because I feel like it was just started, and now you're going to be tough guy. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But
On the boat with the baby.
I know he's gonna walk out of here.
Get on the boat with the baby.
okay, so that guy got banned. Like I said, the comments are saying, "Oh, 2 hours."
It's a fucking pirates ride. It's
There's
not even
no way.
big enough for the
Like,
wait to be 2 hours long.
There's nothing in the description that says 2 hours. There's nothing that I read that said 2 hours. They're just saying 2 hours. The fools of the Caribbean. But I also just wouldn't step in that water for my own health.
No.
And here's the other one. I didn't watch this one at all. When I was looking at the other article, I'm like, oh, let's watch this one too. Like, let's make it a double whammy. It says drunk lady urinated in a cup at Disney and gets mad when asked to leave. Why would you ever do that? Go to the bath. There's plenty of bathrooms, and you said they're clean, right?
Yeah, the bathrooms are clean at Disney.
The male bathrooms are clean, but you know, women's bathrooms are disgusting. So I had to ask you, because women, I think that women carry around condiments with them. And then they go into the bathrooms and they're like, I'm going to squirt some ketchup on the toilet seat. I'm going to squirt some mustard. Oh, and here's a little bit of chocolate as well. All over the place. Men, different. And it's because we just have to stand there and piss. And I'm not going to, there's some splashback on the toilets. But we don't have to sit down. So I'm just saying. You know, it seems to be worse for women.
A bad bladder. I don't think you understand what women's bladders are all about, but I really have a bad bladder.
So then go pee in the bathroom.
Yeah, where it depends. Like, this is the thing too.
True.
Like, Disney is not out to like mess with people's days. Like,
They don't want to. They want your
if
money.
you go into the Disney parks, and they actually had a problem because people were doing this on purpose. If you go into the park, that's something that does not match their dress code, they will give you clothing.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
So that you can remain in the park.
And they can like have as few problems as possible.
Yeah, so
'cause they're
even
very
if
worried
you
about
had like an accident or something, I would say there's a high chance that they would give you clothing for
Oh yeah,
that.
if you act like, listen, it's because here's the thing: if you accidentally pee yourself trying to get to the bathroom, if you got kicked out of the park, that'd be ridiculous. But you're gonna pee in a cup? That's like, where were you even going? Because if I was gonna pee in a cup, I'm not gonna do it in front of people. So what, did she take her panties off and squat down in front of people?
Probably.
It's disgusting. Go to the bathrooms. Piss. I would literally piss my pants.
You know, and just in the chat, because from the last video, yes, waiting for the rides is 2 hours. sometimes more than that.
Oh, that's
but
what
they
were
were in
talking
like
about.
a broken down ride.
So they were saying, "Oh, I waited 2 hours in a Disney line." No, they're on the ride. I don't care if they were.
Yeah, like the lights were up in the ride. Those lights aren't usually up. Like that ride was broken down, and they were like escorting those people out.
Yeah, it's not that they waited in the line for 2 hours. It's that they were like I thought they were trying to say that they were in the ride for 2 hours broken down, and that definitely didn't happen, right? That second part. But I waited 2 hours we waited 3 hours for the one ride. But like she probably did it in front of people, and they have to kick her out. That's disgusting. You need to do that. You need to be very aggressive on that. Like because like Disney, I would say that their punishment policy is solid. Like you said, they'll give you free clothes. They just wanted like everything to go well. But if you cross the line, you're out.
Yeah, and they like don't. We got in trouble. I think we didn't like get in trouble, but we were doing something where we were like leaning on something, and then I remember being like, oh, like that boat is coming near us. We were in Epcot and we were like by the fences, and I don't know what we did. I feel like we had our arm or something. Maybe we were sitting like straddling the fence or something, and the boat came over to us. I was like, "Oh, you can't do that."
I don't even remember.
And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
I don't even remember.
It was during our honeymoon.
Huh, okay. Well, I mean, I have no problem.
So like
with
they
them
do
saying
intervene on things, and then if you like, they're not. My point being is that like they're not trying to kick you out.
No, they don't want.
If you're getting kicked out, you're doing something.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
And there's no reason for you to justify me or.
And by the way, I understand women have bladder issues more than men because apparently it falls out of place at a certain point. Like women have it rough. But like my mom has bladder issues too and stuff, and you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna be prepared to take a piss in the bathroom, and she might even wear a pad or a diaper or something just in case. Okay, I think that's perfectly fine. Like normalize women being able to wear a pad in case they sneeze. I'm not even joking. Because sometimes it just happens. You just piss yourself a little bit. Okay. Oh, hey, women's struggles. So.
Judge me.
I am not judging you, ma'am.
You are.
I'm not judging you, ma'am. Just shave your pussy. You know?
I'm not.
Tom.
I'm not judging you.
Can
I'm
you
here
please be your manager? Because it's
I am the
okay.
manager.
Somebody higher up, sir. What?
Dig up Walt and get him here right now so I can have a conversation. Someone hire. What are you talking about?
I'm asking you to leave property for your actions and behavior.
Not a problem, Tom. But I needed a urinate.
Because that's the thing too. They don't want a crowd to form around this.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Well,
also, where are they?
I don't know if they're in. Where's the caption? Are they in land?
I don't know, but I thought you weren't allowed to drink in Disney. They're in Disney. No, it just has every Disney like tag. I don't know. But I wonder if she's in one of the Disneys where you're not even supposed to be able to get alcohol.
I can't see. Oh, that's true.
And then like, what if she brought her own alcohol in on top of that? Because in Disney, in Magic Kingdom, you're not allowed to drink. There's no alcohol. In other parks, there is. This doesn't look familiar to me at all, so I don't even know. But like,
yeah, I don't know where they are. I didn't think of that.
So I mean, maybe that's a factor as well.
I needed a pee on my. There's been times where I have to hold a cup for my job, Tom. I am a teacher, a speech therapist, sir. I literally have to urinate in a cup because I don't have time to go to South Central on Slauson and Crenshaw.
But bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
They're in California, though.
You think so? That you can
well,
go.
She said South Central.
You can go pee there. I'm sure there's plenty of bathrooms. Like also, like I don't know how many times it happens to you, but like I can usually feel the sensation of me having to pee and then go, "Oop, I should get to a bathroom." Like it's not like, "Oh my god, it's coming out!" Like it doesn't happen.
Well, I hold it for so long that then it does
you're terrible.
happen.
Well, yes, but like that's what I'm saying. She probably just held it and is like, I guess I'm gonna piss in a cup now. So.
Urinate, sir. I cannot believe you're judging me.
I'm not judging you.
No problem. It's okay. I will leave, but I'm telling my family member what's happening here.
Okay.
And they can meet me at the parking lot.
Okay.
Because there is a commute time. Okay. It's literally an hour to drive to the valley, Tom. Okay, what?
Oh, don't drive, you drunk bitch. You know what I mean?
Okay, what? It sounds like you're just saying okay.
Yeah,
but I need
they probably don't want to have to call security because then it makes it a scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, but it's probably tough for his job because they probably have very high standards. Like if you have to kick someone out, try not to call security. You don't want to make a scene, and then he's got to sit here and he's got to deal with this abuse from this person. Maybe I wouldn't call it abuse, but you get my sense.
Manager.
I'm saying okay.
I went to Alani to Hawaii in April, Tom. I paid for your paycheck, sir. Everybody else is here.
And she couldn't pay for some fucking diapers? God damn.
Yeah, do you know how expensive that Hawaiian resort is?
Isn't it like a lot? Like, how much was it per night? Like $100,000?
It's so expensive that I was like, there's no way I even want to do this.
Is that the one that was like $5,000?
No, those are the Polynesian little things in the middle of the water.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just so you know, I'm not a freeloader.
I never said that.
I'm just putting it out there.
So I'll give you time to discuss the parking arrangement.
Thank you, sir.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I will leave. No, thank you.
Well, you got to.
I don't think she's drunk. I just think she's a stupid bitch.
You think so? That's crazy. If you got to go that bad, just go in the men's bathroom. It's pretty empty. Oh, maybe she was like the line was too long. Again, that's a you problem. You should be able to navigate that properly, or piss your pants.
And if you have peeing problems, this is the thing. If you have peeing problems, you're gonna be like, "Where's all the bathrooms at?"
Oh yeah, my mom used to map out the places to shit. She has colitis. She has to shit. She's like, I gotta shit here. Blah 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 blah. She's all over the place. She knows exactly where it is, and she knows to check in with her body. She's like, I think under.
And
like,
at Disney, you know, like, okay, so when we went on our honeymoon, we went to Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
And at the end of the night, like, everybody gets on lines, blah, blah, blah. We wanted to do Rise of the Resistance. So we walked over there. We also weren't sure how Disney really worked at that time. So we were like, will we make it before the park closes? But we went to get into the line for that. But then I looked at him and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. Yep. So then if I say I have to go to the bathroom, that means I have to go to the bathroom. Yep. So he's like, okay, let's go. So we go, we find these bathrooms. The minute I sat down, pure diarrhea.
Yeah.
So if I would have gotten on that line, I would have been shitting my pants on the line.
And that, you have to.
So
you
moral of the story is that at Disney, you're weighing if you have to go to the bathroom or not automatically.
And for me, like, I will sometimes take an Imodium with me, and I will take like a half an Imodium so that I don't shit later on, because you know what? Sometimes I have to go poop. And like when we go to Disney this time, I'm going to have the diuretic because I'm taking that medication. I'm just going to be like, you're going to know, everyone's going to know, I'm going to probably be going to the bathroom once an hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pissing frequently. And you know what I mean? If we're going to get on a long line, hey, you guys go on the line, I'm going to go take a quick piss, and I'm going to go meet you on the line real quick.
Yeah.
Done. Like, that's like, I'm going to monitor because I'm a grown adult man, and I know that I have to, my poo-poos and pee-pees are part of my factor of living. When I go on, I got to go poop and pee-pees. You know, I got to factor it in. So I don't feel bad for these people. They got kicked off Disney.
No,
they're a bunch
stupid.
Of stinky poo-poo boys. So, and then there's this.
What did he do?
Oh, I don't know if he did anything. How hard it is to date somebody who's he just made a point about how hard it is to date somebody without a dad, and then like being basically like a boyfriend being a girl's dad. I think it's a conversation for next.
Okay.
So
I like him a lot, though. I'm excited.
You do like him a lot. You do. He's pretty cool. I like them too. I see them. We see him and his girlfriend on our For You page sometimes, and independently, and then we send it to each other. Like, oh my god, you saw that too. You know, we're very cringe, but I love it. But yeah, I think that we're good. This is a good stream today. Did you have fun?
I did have fun today.
We made up for last week. We did a little shorter. This time we did it much longer. So that's pretty cool. The autism test will be something. We'll have something to do for the next time. You know, it's not a bad idea to have some stuff in the backlog. But yeah.
Was this our last? This was our last stream of August.
Wow. We've been doing good. This is week 5 that we're back at it, and we're doing pretty well. So anyway, guys, I appreciate all you guys being here. I appreciate you a lot. I'm assuming you appreciate that.
I do.
We're going to bang out. I might want to go for a walk or something. Maybe we'll clean the house. I don't know. I love you guys. We love you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Bye, everybody.
Love you. Bye. Suggest Halloween costumes.
Yes, good idea. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter. No, we don't have Twitter.
We don't have Twitter. Instagram, TikTok.
Bye.